Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Glad you're with us. It must be Friday. It's Sunday, but it's our Friday. And so we're so thrilled you're with us. We have the most exciting show. I got to tell you, it's a grand finale of the week for us and for everybody. And as we talk about great jewelry, and I know it's been a really special week, hasn't it? Yesterday, pink diamonds. Today, look at that, yellow diamonds. The most diamond weight we've had in a piece of jewelry, outside of the fact we had a beautiful bracelet the other day. It was actually on, wasn't it Thursday? Had the line bracelet, the tennis bracelet style, the single row. Today we're gonna go ahead and not one up it, not two up it, three up it. We're gonna go triple the diamond, at least rows, because we're gonna put them all right on top. So we got the bangle for you. It is what we've been looking forward to all week. We're so glad you're here to see it, because there's also a special opportunity. I've been working really hard to make sure that we can bring this at a great value, despite the fact that bangles require more gold, don't they? We know where gold's at. We know what gold's doing. It requires a lot of gold. So it's very exciting to have this here for you today. Lots of gold, lots of look, and yes, about 5 carats in diamonds. But there's also going to be more. It's not just about the yellow diamonds. You know, we got to fill up 3 hours of all straight up values, all star type of lineup today. Well, if you like signet rings, now I know you can always get my signet ring that is custom designed for you with initials. However, today it's not one, but 2 different signet styles in gems, and one happens to be not really a gem, technically speaking. It's a diamond. You know, we separate diamonds and gems. So color gems different than diamonds. We're going to see today a diamond ring that's actually men's or ladies. It's really beautiful. It's our biggest diamond here. It's 1.5 carats. It's a cut we've never had. It's an Asher cut, and it's in a signet style with a lot of gold. So goes for everybody. I got to tell you, whether it's a pinky ring, Tony just told me he'd wear it as a pinky ring. I know I would wear it anywhere on the hand. It is so stunning. And it's really different and totally unusual from anything else we've done. We've done thousands and thousands and thousands of pieces of great jewelry. So we'll see that on the way. 1.5 carat diamond. If you want to check it out, go take a look around. See what you're paying for a 1.5 carat diamond that's a VS stone. It's going to be many times over what we're going to ask for you today. So then also, signet style. It's a tanzanite, our first ever signet style with a tanzanite, similar. Also, I think men's or ladies, and it's a great size tanzanite to get for the collection, also done in a lot of gold. So between signet ring with diamonds, signet ring with tanzanite, they are the hottest look in the world right now, by the way. Signet rings cannot be topped as far as style and what's really current and what everybody wants to have. And you can never have too many either, because stacking across the hand's cool. But we also have a lot of special pieces that are one of a kinds, like leopard opals. I've got some new leopard opal earrings, tanzanite earrings. A couple of vanadium barrels have made their way to the show that are really outstanding. If you haven't seen these, stick around. If you're a Paraíba lover, stay with me. We have a couple of really designer brooches and pendants or combinations thereof. Wheel discounts that are blowouts on wheels, and even Paraíbas, 4, 5, and 6 carats in size, brought down really low. So it's quite the show. If you have any requests, because we've had a whole week of an amazing jewelry lineup, if there's anything you want to see again, let me know. If it's still here, we'll bring it out for you, and then also we can show it to you right on the air. And of course, give you those greatest values that exist in the world of jewelry. They are right here, right now. So thrilled you're with us. So let's get started, shall we? We have a peridot. I've been having a few peridots here and there because it celebrates one of this month's birthstones for August. And as we, can you believe it? More than halfway through August now. How about that? So just, I mean, before you know, it's going to be Labor Day and fall, and the leaves will be changing, and all of that good stuff. So it's really just the final official days of summer here. We're really rocking your world with sale pricing. So come on in and sail with us. Here we go. This is a heart shape, actually. Now, before you think, wait, what's that? That's elongated, and that doesn't look like a ring. You are correct. It is a pendant. It's 1132-017. Welcome in. And again, anything you want to see, this is our last little bit of time to shop together until Wednesday night. So I always recommend dialing in really quickly, dial in really early, and then we can help you out, because otherwise you're not going to get your jewelry fix in for the next couple of days. So here we go with 1132-017, and that is a 2.5 carat heart shape. Not only that, it's got 15 points in diamonds that think of like an elongated style of figure eight. That's kind of what you got here, except here is your bail right up top here. So when you have it on the neckline, because that's where this is going to go, and look at how beautiful that is. Just a nice elongated style. It's going to give you a really, I think that really special, given that I don't know, you know what, if you got a really tiny chain, you could wear it upright as well, but it's meant to look almost like a floral design with that heart shape. And again, that special 2.5 carat. So I'm going to go ahead and let me get you a look at it here with the ruler so you can see how lengthy it is. We're all excited to see that. Always 1.25 inches top to bottom, and then we'll take it on over to the neckline for you. But it is going to be a wild moment, and then of course you'll see it up close, and you'll notice that we've been bringing the best and brightest of peridot. That's really what we're after, is not that dingy, hazy material that it just so often is. That's just kind of an inherent quality and characteristic of the stone. We're making it really affordable for you. So I love that really when you see the way that the diamonds are juxtaposed with the mirror finishing of the gold, it really does allow that design and that S-curve to stand out. Just love the way that looks, and just something about an elongated pendant really flattering on for all of our ladies. So here we go. Take another look at it close up, and then we've got one great value here. It's going to stay in the white gold, and it's going to be, okay, well, we're going to just make sure it goes really affordable here. Instead of $34.99, I saw a peridot in a ring today, I kid you not. It was smaller in size, it had less diamond weight, and it was over $4,000. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to skip that one, and I'm going to do what I do best, which is discount everything no matter how special or rare it is. So here we go. And again, this is the important peridot with the heart shape. So amazing, and yet I'm going to take it down to $9.99. Start our show off right. Oh, we have the prettiest moonstone. Best moonstone, and for once, our moonstone today is in yellow, which I'm very excited about. You know what's funny? Yesterday, as we started the show, it was Friday night. I brought out a very unique piece of jewelry to go back to the beginning, and it was a clown on a unicycle. And yesterday morning, right about this time, it sold. And there were inevitably, of course, it's so typical where everybody wanted it when they couldn't have it, and yet it was gone. And so we had a lot of people asking about something like it. Believe it or not, I do have no unicycle today, but I do have the cutest and the really most detailed clown brooch / pendant. If you missed out on the one I had the other day that, well, sold yesterday, we're going to have another one for you, and wait till you see it. I mean, I don't know if we could top the cuteness, but we might. So $9.99, and then leopard opals, heart-shaped ruby is here, aqua drop earrings, star sapphire, had a purple yesterday, we're going to see a blue today. And also, we've got, I can't wait to show you this moonstone. I don't even know if I can stand it anymore. Look at this. This moonstone. Yes, it is a radiant square. It's in the yellow, and it's fantastic. So that's going to be here. But who's excited about this one? Now, if you have not seen it all week, let me go ahead and give you a closer look here at what we have in our, this is it. This is the yellow diamond bangle we're going to see as our big special today. So just a reminder, take a look. This is happening today. And you know the bracelet. Do you know how many questions and requests I've had for the line bracelet that sold on Thursday? And so many of you just weren't with us on Thursday, missed the opportunity, missed the boat entirely. Here's the bangle that's going to be happening today. So if you are ready to go all straight up top across, look at that. The shimmer on this is undeniable. It's just amazing. So that's our yellow diamond bangle. We'll see that today. Get ready, and then back to our peridot we'll go. And if you have any questions, requests, get them in, because again, last couple of hours to shop together this week. And so we really want to make sure that my favorite part about Sundays is the idea that most of the pieces that you would shop for today are going to be arriving, and you're going to have before we even see each other next on Wednesday night. That's the beauty of it. So unless there's any complex sizing or gold color changing, well, we can get these pieces, I mean, right out to you. So very excited about that. So would you like the pendant? All right, so we're verifying on the peridot. And then we have, okay, you've got to see this pink sapphire. Okay, let's bring out the clown because he's so cute and he's just detailed and brooch and pendant. So many ways to wear it. Look at this. So I guess I should zoom back because there's a lot more going on here than you might expect. And yet details, this is actually the same designer as the brooch we had the other day that was just a brooch, but this is going to give you pendant and brooch. I'm going to turn him the other way here for a moment. And the bail is done. It's actually, they set the bail up so that it looks like he's basically, he or she is, hard to tell with the clowns, isn't it? But it's really one of those where the bail is actually looking like, yeah, they're swinging on some kind of acrobatic ring. And so it's really, it's meant to be not only sitting properly on the neckline, but really part of the design itself. So ingenious there. I mean, you can just tell that is just a fun, whimsical, really cool piece. Love the shoes, I must say. Polka dots in diamonds. Yes, please. I would love a little polka dot diamond ensemble. But here we are, 1123720. So for those of you that missed out on the brooch style, the brooch pendant the other day, this is also a pendant and brooch. So A lot of fun to wear it multiple ways or at different angles or on different things in your wardrobe as well. But it is going to be one only, and yes, it is 18 karat gold. A lot of the brush finishing that's also incorporated in with the mirror finishing as well. So you get a nice combo there, and then diamonds. It's almost like a court jester meets a clown. I mean, there's kind of different elements brought together here that I'm just loving. And I think that it's so special to see, you know, we always say we like what we like and we have the same old jewelry and we get the classics early on, but then we really enjoy something that's brought out that just gives us, like, you know, jewelry's supposed to make you smile, but sometimes a piece really makes you like the big toothy grin, the big smile, maybe even a chuckle here and there, makes getting dressed in the morning, or just, you know, if you're not, I talk to people all the time, if they're not into fashion, but they're into jewelry. You don't have to be into everything, but it's just the jewelry pieces can really make the statement and the fashion element. And this one, I think, does that. 53 points in diamonds. There's only one here. Let me show from a distance away. This is just too cool. And again, when you like different and unique and pieces that are not only going to make you smile, but everybody else around you, I think there's something to that. So here we are, and that is going to be, yeah, I would say 1.25 inches, maybe even, yeah, 1.25 inches seems about right. We'll take a look at it on the neckline here. And then again, if you missed out on the style we had just on Friday, here we go. Another example for you. And this one, you can see the size and just so much detail, and really, again, thick, solid, heavy 18 karat gold, because there's all that dimension to it. It's not like it's that basic, you know, one-dimensional little basic piece. I mean, it's just too much fun. We're going to blow it out for $9.99. And again, brooch, pendant, however you want to wear it. Carrie, thanks for being with us today. I know we're all looking, I think we all get to this point of, this one's gone. We get to this point of summer and we're all looking forward to fall. No matter if you've had a brutal summer or not, I think we all get, we all just get a little bit ready for a little change of the season, and we don't even get season changes, and yet I still just like when the idea of fall. I do. I like watching everyone else around the country celebrate fall. I like, you know, seeing the leaves turn, the idea of like people go to pumpkin patches. We don't have that kind of stuff, like, you know, and go to the apple orchards. We don't really do that here in California, but again, love the idea of it. So Carrie, I know we're all looking forward to it. Oh yeah, Kirsten still got triple digits. I know we're going to be really hot this week too. Hey Kathy, Kathy's with us too. And here we are, and Janae. All right, so we're ready to go. We got our crew, we're ready. We've got the moonstone, the little clown's gone, the heart-shaped peridot is still here if you want to grab that. I do have a really beautiful piece of jewelry as well that reminds me of angel wings and a cross together, so that tends to be symbolic. But here we go with the moonstone. I couldn't wait at all for this one. This is just too beautiful. 10269 is the number. It's the cutting that really separates it. Big princess cut diamonds on the side, which really match. But you have the cutting of this stone, which are so, it's unusual. We see a lot of ovals and cushions, and now we're seeing more of a, sure, it's a square, it's like gasher, but it's radiant. It's kind of combining different colors together, which is so wonderful to see. And then you get your 326, so that's a nice size, and 22 points in diamonds among the two. So 11-point bigger stones there. But also, let's keep in mind that the moonstone is really normally cabochon. And so we've been showing these faceted stones, which have been so much fun, but to see one like this that's done in an unusual way makes it even more exciting and gives you an opportunity to really enjoy a moonstone in a bigger size. But that size is really where I think you're gonna probably feel like you know the price tag. They're usually around $4,000 or $5,000 when in this size range. And now, this one is not, it's nowhere near. We're so excited to bring it to you, but it's going to be a really affordable blowout price. We've got some pieces that have been heavily marked down today. Of course, there's always the brand new, like our yellow diamonds and our signet rings and things like that, that we're going to premiere at tops of the hours, bottom of the hours as well. But this is where you get that piece. It's been on twice. It's been $39.99, which was an awesome price already for a 326. However, coming down a lot lower for one caller today. Now, you do have the option of changing the gold color here. I think it's really, really luxury in the yellow gold. So I know how many of us really are enjoying the yellow gold lately. You might want to keep it that way. It's a little more unusual to see. So we have the yellow gold now, but change it to white or rose if you would prefer. And welcome into Sunday. Happy, happy Sunday. So glad you're here with us. Let's go ahead and blow this out for under $2,000, already half off, and it's just going to keep on going. And remember, we have mostly one-of-a-kinds throughout the show, so it's always going to be crucial to dial in quickly. And we'll do this one right now, $14.99, one only. And let me try it on for you because it's so exquisite. And there is a brand new kunzite. So for my kunzite lovers who missed out on the brand new yesterday, we got one for you today. But look at that. There it is. And every color of the rainbow, but in a very iridescent type format in that it's not Mother Nature. So you've got all these different colors, which moonstone normally would not give. The faceting helps bring out all these colors to the forefront. And then, of course, the cutting is what really shows it off there. And so simple and elegant with those bigger princess cuts, it matches the sides so well. So that's 11 point on either side, so you got a really good look there. And it's only $14.99, and we'll see who's got it. And then we're gonna bring out a really stunning value on a heavy platinum necklace that is feeling like the most sweet, symbolic, but it's bold. It's like angel wings and a cross together is really what I feel this designer intended. So we'll talk about that next. It's going to be 112-4868 because the moonstone's not going to last very long at $14.99. You know that. And then we've got a heavy platinum piece for you and any and all requests. Just say the word, we'll bring it out. We'd love to help you out and find what you need for the day. And yes, for those that missed out on the large omega back opals the other day, the leopard opals, I have earrings today. Guess what? They're cushion cut squares and they're in yellow gold. So those are gonna go very quickly. We know we've been asking for more in the yellow gold, so we made it. That's the beauty of being your own manufacturer is when something is not here and you want it, we make it if we can, and usually we can. So here's what we have for you. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So this reminds me, really, again, when you see the details up close, you're going to be wowed by it, but it's a very bold piece, that's for sure. It's going to be 112-4868, and this is a one only as well. It's platinum solid, lots of diamond weight, but it reminds me of an angel in a way and then a cross in a way. And again, I think it's really open for interpretation, but really a combining motifs kind of look here. It's in 36 points in diamonds that are rounds, but look at this chain. Don't worry about the chain. I know it's attached, so you're probably wondering, is it going to be the right length for me? Well, good news, it's any length. Up to 18 inches. And remember, you have a longer drop here of 1.5 inches. So you probably, even if you're normally an 18-inch chain wearer, you might want to wear this a bit higher or a bit lower, just depending on the day, because it's a lengthier piece. But that's the beauty of that sliding bead. It's going to allow you to wear it as short as you'd like as well. So giving it really the perfect adjustability, not just by inch either, but instead wherever exactly you need it. So you can wear it up higher or lower, but you can see that is a super substantial piece. And I'm going to show it to you up close so you can see the details. And by the way, I guess the moonstone, I think the moonstone is still here. So we move on before pieces sell, because otherwise with the delay in the broadcast, that's been quite lengthy of late, we would just be here showing 3 pieces for the whole show. So we move on, you call, and then we will let everyone know and keep you updated as to what's still here and what's gone. But let's take this up close as well, because this is really a unique design, and it does have a combination of different things. And I know we're gonna have to zoom back on this one, but attached to the chain, but you see there the texture versus the mirror finishing. Let me just zoom back. I know it twists around because I got to walk around here and try to use my lengthy arms for good here. So there we go. Thank goodness, right? Who knew it would come in such handy in my workplace? But here we are with 36 points in diamonds there, where you got the big diamonds and smaller diamonds, and then you see the mirror finishing of the wingspan there, and then that texture, which is a fold over style, but it's all attached, so you never need to worry about it losing center or even a chain that jogs around and shows the clasp up front. That just does not happen. So here's what we'll do, and it's got a new markdown. It's only been on, looks like once, and it was $39.99. Excellent value coming up. This is a big one, and really just a savings that we love to see, but also platinum with 36 points in diamonds. That's rare. Look at the big stones there too. And the textural details and the finishing on the inside and the chain, which is up to 18 inches, and diamond cut itself. And this one's going to be even better. Oh my gosh, Risa's on a cruise? Come on, Risa. Come on. You're not the only person I know that's on a cruise right now, so wow. Well, I'm going to live, I said, listen, Risa's all over Europe and things. I'm going to have to live vicariously through her. Risa, thank you for joining us all the way from your vacation around the world. That's amazing. Wow. Just, you know, England, Belgium, Norway, Iceland, you know. I need to know, Risa, did you see, were you in Iceland for the solar eclipse? That's what I want to know. I hope they timed it right there. That would be, I've seen the solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse back in the late 90s. I was out in the middle of the ocean in Mexico, and it was peak season for the solar eclipse. And it was one of the most moving moments of my life. So, so I hope you got to see it. But here we go. Instead of $39.99, we'll go $9.99. That is going to be it. So $9.99 on that one. How about that kind of platinum presence for under $1,000? And wow, is that a deal? And then we'll see Who has what request? How about we get those leopard opal earrings up here soon, because I know those are going to be a lot of fun. And here we are at $9.99. Okay, so, and anybody want the moonstone yet? That really fancy cut? Let me know. We have the brand new kunzite coming up too, and rubelites here, brand new vanadium barrels and rubelites and great opals. I did have to just flash this for you because this reminds me, I almost wondered at first if they were the same designer, because even though we have this opal piece here with yellow gold and platinum together, let me show you one large piece. While we got the camera zoom back, it'll save me a trip. Look at this. This is really gorgeous. Now, this is also a combo pendant brooch combo, and you get the chain with it, and it's one of our best opals. Now, this is 112. Oh gosh, that item number is really old and faded. I think it's 8885, it looks like. It's platinum and 18 karat gold together with an 8 karat 36 freeform Australian opal and diamond weight at 83 points. Indeed. All right, you get the chain with it. There's a brand new markdown. This used to be $13,999. So it's not exactly the most inexpensive piece, but I'm going to take it way, way below cost. That's what we've been doing of late, so that's exciting. 18-inch chain comes with it. We're going to show it to you from a distance, and this is the worst the opal will ever look because it's just a lot of bright light. But wait till you see this. And two-tone, so goes with everything, right? And then you've got the ability to take it off the chain, and maybe we still wear the chain by itself or wear it with something else. And then look at this. Your pin goes right diagonally across the piece as well. So you can see the natural, we only do natural opals. They're natural through and through, no doublets, no triplets. And you get this major, major piece. Look at the size of that. Let me get the ruler next to it so we can appreciate that from a perspective of exact and make sure it's 1.5 inches like it says. And it looks like it is. And then you've got, well, this chain is going to be the 18-inch Rolo link. No adjustability to this one, but you could still pop on a different chain, and you have the options of using any chain really because it's got 2 tones of metal. But this is, okay, so I'm in the lower light, and look at the colors coming through on the opal. It just gets better, and I'm trying to move it as much as I can so you can see, yes, there's that bright orangey red streak, but that's not it. Those colors are going to carry all the way through. You're never going to have the same look in the opal twice. All the colors are represented quite well, quite evenly, I must say, and it's in that 2-tone of metal, both high and it's so heavy. I wish you could feel it. I could probably go get you a gram weight if you need it. But here's what I'll do on this one. It's, wow, this is stunning. $13,999. It reminded me, the way that this entire design wraps around the stone just reminded me a little bit of the last one, albeit totally different types of stones here, but we're going to blow it out. And it's no longer $99.99. Remember, pendant, brooch, combination, opals of this size look, well, they always look double, so you've got more like a 16 plus carat look in the opal, and it's not even $99.99 or anywhere near. This one's coming way down. Just want to show you some of the really delightful, unique, specialty styles that we just don't normally see. And that's really the beauty of what we're doing. You can see those colors there. So really, look at that. There's the inside, so you can see how beautifully finished it is and how that opal is natural through and through. So only have this one, and it's not 9 or 8 or 7. We're going to blow it out for under $6,000. It's $59.99. And there's really so much degree of variation in opals. And most of them out there have little to no color. And so when you start getting into the premium Australian material, it's why they can go for $10,000 a carat. Even back when I started here, not started here, but started in the business so many years ago, like 26 of them, sold a lot of loose opals, you know, direct from the miner himself. And yet $10,000 a carat was the price back then for stones like this. And so that's like an $83,000 opal. And we've got it not loose, but set in a really cool design for $59.99. How about leopard opals next? Let's do it. Leopard opal time is here. And by the way, the moonstone's still hanging out as well. And it's a Sunday, so again, a really beautiful day to be shopping because you know we bring the best of the best. Look at this. Now, you have been asking. I've had a lot of opal earrings in the leopard opals. When I say a lot, I'm talking like 4 or 5 pairs, but that's a lot when you consider this is a one-source stone in the world and only comes out of one place in Sinaloa, Mexico. But interestingly enough, most of the design choices have been made to put them in white gold up until now, where we're seeing the yellow gold, which I know is a fan favorite. So we're loving seeing these leopard opals in a sport, especially when sometimes through that black basalt rock pattern, you're going to see only one color or maybe 2. This is probably the most exquisite display of colors we've seen on the leopard opals, where it's not just blue or green or aqua tones. We're seeing elements of pink, red, and purple as well. So you're getting much more than just the typical blue colors, and one pair only. So that's really crucial. I cannot tell you how fast these go. They don't stick around. We've seen it time and time again, whether it's a stud or a drop. This is really what I call the button style because it's a larger stud. So it really fills up the lobe. It covers the lobe really well. We're going to show it to you again here, and then give you a 113-1502, and let's try to just give them away as well. But this is $16.90. Total carat weight on your leopard opals. Again, one source in the world, that's it. You're getting about 8.5 carats each, and then there is the omega back styling, so that makes it really simple and easy as well. So you've got the omega back, and you've got this really great, I'm going to show you where the post is. It's obviously, when you do an omega back, you don't put the center, you don't do a centered post, you do the post up top, because you have to have room for this large hinge. This is what's going to keep that leopard opal showing up just like this. So not doing this or leaning this or doing any of that, but look at the amazing colors coming through. Even as you see it from different angles here, I mean, pinks, purples, blues, greens, got a lot of those really, look at those fiery greens, those neon pops of green. It's just so interesting how it's like little LED lights that somehow come through. This is a natural stone. Here's what they measure, and then love that they're all wrapped in gold. That's a gold bezel in the yellow gold, and your very impressive style here. So look at this. This is a 5/8 of an inch width in the square cushion, so they should be the same top to bottom and side to side. And then I'll just try one on for you, but this is really the remarkable most color we've seen out of a leopard opal, and yet we're going to go ahead and blow them out just like we do. This is what we do to make sure they're affordable for you, and all we can do is just send out the one pair. That's all we got. And again, they can go out right away, like as in tomorrow, because, well, there's no sizing needed on an earring, and you can see there, I'll just straighten them out for you, how beautifully they sit right there at the ear, so you can really see all those amazing colors that you get. And I'm just going to move them a little bit because I can't move and without making you guys crazy and dizzy. So what I'm going to do is just move the stone a little bit to replicate that natural movement of you when you're wearing them, so you can really see how stunning they are and how all those different colors are going to come through so well. Let's go ahead and blow them out. They are really affordable considering we know where these stones typically go, and it's not usually under $5,000 for these larger stones. It's funny, as I'm looking at them, I wish you could see what I'm seeing right now. It looks like bright fire opal lava coming out of those stones. And you wouldn't see that. You don't see it up here. You don't see it up close, but it is truly, you will see this in person because I just looked at it away from the light, and I was looking at the profile of the stones, and there was a literal, you know what fire opals look like here. That cherry red orange, that's the color that I was seeing come through this pattern. So it's not $49. Oh, we're gonna just blow them out here. Truly one of our best values in the opal and the leopard opals that we've ever seen, and they are not lacking in size. This is a dynamo of an earring, not like anything else you're gonna own unless you already have leopard opals, and even then, there would be no two that are exactly alike. So this is kind of a unique opportunity, to say the least. And what we're gonna do is blow them out right now for $1,999 instead. So a mega value if you are looking for really important deals on something that's just totally unique and unusual. So that's where I would recommend going if you love leopard opals. And finally, they're in the yellow gold, so haven't seen that very much. And let us know if you'd like it. Then we have, of course, that opal necklace pendant, brooch style, that was here as well. Then we've got also the moonstone, aqua earrings will be here. I've got a really good discount on a pink sapphire and some ruby. This is definitely feeling, I think this is feeling a little romantic, isn't it? This heart shape, look at that. It's a stiletto style, but it's actually a heart-shaped ruby, and it's got the really pretty graduated diamonds too. So that's here as well. Gonna blow that out. Seen a lot of these pieces a few times, so we're just gonna make sure that they get the blowout price that you need to make sure that they can go. Then we've got diamonds and mandarin, and color change diaspora has made its way to the show. I love our brand new. You do too. We always are ready to see something that we haven't seen before. Here we go. That's it. That's the round. There's the big kunzite. We can give this one away. There are just so many gorgeous kunzites out there, and I think they're all pretty even when they're not high quality. I think they're pretty stones. I can't say that about other things like opal. I don't think they're pretty if they're low quality. I just don't. I think they're really lacking something. And then when you get good quality, it's exactly the opposite. It's a total wow moment. Kunzite, I think, is one of those that is really pretty even in low quality. Low quality, what would describe a low quality kunzite? Well, normally it's barely their color. It's the lightest shade of like a true Think if you've ever heard of Rose de France amethyst, which is just kind of another euphemistic term for a low quality amethyst. Doesn't have a lot of saturation, so it's more pink, so they give it a euphemism and a romantic name and they call it Rose de France. This is really where, if you know that color, the kunzites typically have that kind of color. It's a barely there whisper of pink, and it's still really pretty. But then for those of us who say, no, I want beautiful and I want quality, I want everything, I want really, really important material, this gives you that pop of neon. So instead of being a quiet pastel, it's not loud, but it's definitely saturated and sophisticated. So you get these really bright, intense ultraviolet blues coming through in addition to your purple. So it's really, really good. Okay, so now that we have the round. The round is what's making this one an extra step. Fancy cutting, wasteful cutting, should be a premium price tag, not gonna be. It's a 10 karat 38, it's 113, 1925, it's brand new right now, and it is a big one. It's 1038 plus 38 points in 2 diamonds. So we've got the really big stones yet again that we love to see, and your value. So welcome into Sunday. What can we show you? Anything you want to request, anything you want to see, anything that maybe has been still tempting you and you wanted to see if it's still available. We're here to help and answer those questions right away. Best to see your pieces on the air. Gives you a better idea of what it's going to look like when you actually see it here live. Okay, it's really important to do that. I'm a big believer in that, and I hope this medium never goes away because of that, because this is really the best way to shop for jewelry. Magnified up close views, seeing it in motion, seeing it live where we can't edit it or it can't Photoshop it, I can't make it look better or saturate the color more. This is just live TV. So everything you see, and in this case, like most of what we offer, it's the one of a kind you're going to get at home. So it's not like we don't, the bait and switch thing is so like, that's so like, let's leave that to the others, okay? We don't, yeah, we're not into that. We don't do that. So again, showing you one thing and sending out something else, that's just not our style. So really, again, when you see that one of a kind, you grab it and know that it's going to be, in this case, even better. If it doesn't look like it does on TV, yeah, there's that issue with the neon stones because these are the brightest lights on the planet. So guess what? When you see it at home, it looks even more saturated because neon stones actually like lesser light. And so this stone's going to be even better when you see it actually in person. So here's what we have on the one only there. It's our 38 points. That's almost, how do you like that? Almost 1/5 of a carat diamonds there on each side. And it's brand new right now. And if we know one thing about TVON jewelry, it means that the brand new pieces always go, because listen, the pieces you've seen before, usually we have enough viewers that watch every single show that if it's something you would have loved, you would have bought it the first time. It doesn't, yeah, it's one of those things where when it's a new piece, it goes. And when I bring you the value that it shouldn't be and take it down on the very first airing, that means it's gonna go quickly. So here's that perfect example where we could ask $99.99, and do you see how it's a modified round? Because even though there's a Portuguese faceting inside, really it's different because you actually look at the outside edges and it's a bit modified in that it's actually got a bit of a notch girdle, which means that very outside edge. So it's giving you additional flashes you don't normally see. Here's what it looks like on. I know we're all waiting for the bangle. This bangle's coming up very soon. We'll see that. It's a good one. But look at how this color works with everything. Would you think like an orchid tone with yellow? I would say yes. I think about orchids and all the colors they come in, and a lot of times you'll see that purple and that yellow together in the same floral. That's what this really looks good with everything here. When you get a color that has different combinations within, I think it just really is one of those that lends itself to everything else you wear. And this kunzite, not even $49.99. No, the 1038's a good one, and yet I just couldn't be more pleased with this modified cutting, and it won't be $39.99, one only. Brand new right now. Welcome to the show. And this is where we get to discount everything. It's our last little bit of shopping time for the week. So we're ready to move everything we show and then some. And you know what? It's not even $39.99. We'll keep on going and bring this brand new one down to the ultra, ultra, ultra lowest price. Brand new right now. So you know it's going to get scooped up. It's that best quality out there, and it is not $3,000 either. I'm blowing it out for $29.99 on its very first time out here. So will not stay, that's for sure. And you get this incredible moment to have your kunzite in. Really, how do you upgrade from there? How do you get better? The cut is perfect, and yet it's a 10 karat 38 because of the weight being distributed across the round. Really quite wearable for this type of size, right? A lot of people don't want the elongated 10 karat because then it gets too long on the finger. This is a great way to get that beautiful round. And again, one only, $29.99. Pink sapphire is coming up. We have a pink sapphire pendant. I did mention vanadium barrels. If you have not seen the stone, the irony is there's a Paraíba and a vanadium barrel on the same show. They probably shouldn't be here together because this is what happens when you get a Paraíba and it's suddenly $30,000. And then I give you stones like this that are even more rare, that are vanadium barrel, that look exactly the same, only bigger, and they're not even close to $30,000. So we'll have some vanadium barrels here. I have two of them. We brought out our favorites, either the elongated cushion or the beautiful Asher cut. So we'll see a couple great vanadium barrels, but here's our pink sapphire pendant. Item number is 113, 1955. Take a look at this one. This is also a deeper pink purple combination. I am gonna hold it here because without, it does this, and I really want you to see the stone. The diamonds, just know the diamonds are there, even at the intersection of this pendant. So there are, there's a bigger diamond, and then you've got your bail and your halo done in diamonds as well, but that is sapphire. So we get the hot pink, 1955 is the number, that starts with a 113, it's 18 karat gold, and it's a 103 emerald cut hot pink. So it does have a little element of the purple, just slightly. That looks great. You've got a really good halo with the baguettes and the rounds together, and then the rounds the rest of the way. It's $56.99 normally. Got a better value, and for our pendant lovers, go for it. This is the inside. Great basket work there, needs rhodium. Got that note made for you. Here's what it looks like on the hand, so you can see it from a distance away, and then we'll show it in measurement and on the neckline. Stays in the white gold. It's a brand new markdown. I'm bringing out a lot of markdowns today because, well, end of the week, we're gonna move some jewelry. Why not? Why not in these dog days of summer? Get everybody the jewelry they love. 3/4 of an inch is the length, top to bottom. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well. And then another color, just rocking your world with everything here. A beautiful way to go. And isn't it fascinating how now in a darker light it's more purple? Same stone, same piece, just a different lighting. When you've got combinations, we talked about this a moment ago with the kunzite. Now you're getting it with the very important sapphire. Here's what it looks like again up close, and no, it will not be 56. I'm gonna blow it out for $9.99. Let's see who's out there. Just a gimme. Let's see who's paying attention deal. And then we'll talk about signet styles. If you don't yet have a signet style, I'm not talking about the monogram without diamonds. I'm talking about signet styles with big, important stones as well. Our biggest diamond in white diamonds ever is here, and it's an Asher cut. That's brand new today. We have a huge Asher cut tanzanite as well, and these are all unisex styles in really more casual ways, I think, and really very high-end and very much in demand with what we're seeing in jewelry design today. So we will see a couple of different signet styles, but with gem presence, which is not something we usually see. And obviously, shouldn't we get a little bit of a gold star for putting more gold together in today's gold era when everyone's trying to lighten the gold or get rid of gold entirely, and we're bringing you more gold than ever in some really substantial styles. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Also, don't forget, we have this heart-shaped pendant. Let's just show you an elongated 95-point heart shape here in the elongated pendant. It's 112, 37, 36. And I know we're all waiting on the bangle. That's not going to be for everybody. It's much like the, it's actually more limited than the pink diamond ring was yesterday. Can you believe that? Because it has even more diamond weight. Yeah, by more than double. So we'll get into that bangle shortly, and we'll give you one big moment. And that'll be it for our yellow diamond bracelets, because we did actually, we did debut a bracelet a few weeks back, a tennis bracelet that was about 3 carats. Then I had the big one. I surprised you on Thursday with the bigger version. And then we had the huge bangle today. So it's going to be it for yellow diamonds in for a while, actually, because, well, these basically were a little flurry we put together by popular demand. And our big finale is today with that yellow diamond triple row bangle. And again, a lot of substantial 14 karat gold in that one. So really peaks. That's just the fact you can see it from across the room the way you can, whereas most of our jewelry, you know, again, it's fine jewelry, so it's not like big gaudy, you know, plastic pieces. So usually from a distance away, it might be something that you see, but it's smaller. This is about as bold and as really just bright and amazing as it gets. So that's coming up today, so stick around. I know you don't want to miss that because no chance to get it beyond the show. Take a look at this though. Yes. Hot pink sapphire's gone. Congratulations on that one. And now we talk heart shape ruby. 1123736. It's our 18 karat gold. Again, we've done so much 18 karat gold. I don't know. It's like we're laughing in the face of gold pricing and saying we have viewers that we know if you're still here looking for gold and still looking for natural stones, you are a true lover of quality. So we're just going all out. We're saying, let's bring you better. Let's upgrade. Even what we've done over the past 10 years, let's upgrade it all. Here we go with our heart-shaped 95-point ruby. Clean as can be, 43 points in diamonds as well. And this used to be $39.99 a long time ago. That's many years ago now that we've had this, so it's been taking up some room in the vault, and it's time for it to get a home with you. Now you can wear it either way, but I think with the heart shape you want to keep it upright. So chances are you're going to use this end as your bail, but technically it's got bails all the way through, so you could even wear it east to west if you want. And then no brooch on this one, just a pendant, but it is our 43 points in diamonds, 2 1/8 inches. Let's take a look at it this way, and you know how we love a stiletto style. Anything more elongated on the neckline, attractive. Same with earrings, same with pendants, very feminine, very attractive. Where they sit, take a look at this. That's also, you can see just a little over 2 inches there. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well. And this is where, wow, gleaming, stunning ruby. And they so cleverly put the prong right up top to really emphasize. It is a true heart shape, but I believe that that prong edge where it is really emphasizes that too for you. Big value here, and you see that's a lot of substantial 18 karat gold. Can't forget that's the upgrade of the 18 karat gold either. And you see what I mean? It's actually like a heart-shaped prong, if you will. V-shaped prong at the tip, at the base, then you've got that almost heart-shaped mirror finished 18 karat gold prong at the top, and it's under $2,000. So welcome on in. Sunday's a big one. We got quite the show for you, and this is not going to be even $19 or $15 or $14.99. Keeping it going here. Happy Sunday indeed. All the jewelry giveaways you are always here for, but better today. $13.99 only for the heart-shaped ruby and all those diamonds, which notice they are shared prong set. So there's an embellishment there. It's almost as if the prongs themselves not only are doing their job and holding those diamonds in place, but they're adding a little detail and design element because they too are mirror finished. So you get a great look the way the gold has that extra sparkle with almost like a bead finish. And then you really see it set down where it's slightly concave. So those diamonds are actually on like a mirror. So everything underneath them is all mirror finished. So it really does kind of magnify everything. Gives you a great backdrop. So that's here at $13.99. Yes. Pink sapphires. Why you keep doing that to me, Jason? Taking pieces and then giving them back. All right, so the pink sapphire's back. It's not final sale, though. You're not telling them that, right? Okay, they know. It's a full money-back guarantee. So if you were disappointed, you can go ahead and get that pink sapphire and the moonstone and the angel wing design and the peridot and the big opal and anything else you saw, okay? Anything but the clown. We need more clown jewelry. That's what we need, isn't it? That's what we're loving this week, definitely. Who knew? So it definitely is. That's why I'm so on the same page as you guys. I love unique designer jewelry. So I think a lot of us crave something different. So we're excited to see those and glad we've had a few for you. Now here's where we can show you that designer signet ring. It's going to be a little departure from what we've ever seen. I mean, I've been here 10 years. We've not seen anything like this ever. So a little different, but definitely exciting for those especially that want something really everyday wearable. This is it. It's the signet style. It has that blocked out. The whole point is to make a blocked ring in a geometric shape. They are usually square, rectangle, or circular, or oval. This is a rectangular style that is housing the biggest diamond we've had here in white diamonds, which is our 1.5 carat, in an Asher. How impressive is that? So this is what I keep talking about. If you're looking for a signet style, it's 113, 1897, and it's gigantic. Keep in mind, we really top out historically. Every single diamond in white diamonds I've had here has generally been 1 carat or under. Usually, obviously, they're in everything we do in accent size is 1 or 2 points. This is occasionally over the years I've had a 1 carat here. It's even way back when, 10 years ago, the first 1 carat I ever brought you was $6,500, and that was 10 years ago. That was before gold went crazy and diamonds went crazy, and that was before lab grown was, nobody was even talking lab grown then. So this is a big deal. We're getting you a 1.5 carat stone, which I still look at, I don't even want to say it because the second I try to utter the words, my brain knows, no, this is TVON and you're at work and you don't have 1.5 carat diamonds, but we do. I mean, 10 years of bringing you smaller diamonds and white diamonds as accents, and here's the biggest one we've ever brought in a 1.5 carat size, in a specialty cut, and still, well, we had to downgrade the quality. No, not at all. It's still a VS stone. And that's what's so remarkable, because you know you play the game of the 4 C's. There's all kinds of games you play. Go fish, war, poker, blackjack. There's all kinds of games you can play. But in diamonds, and when you're hunting for a diamond deal, you play the 4C game. And basically, it's It's a slide the bar a little bit up or down depending on fitting the diamond you need into the budget you have. So you kind of play. Think of it like a sliding scale with the 4 C's, the carat weight, the color, the clarity, the cut, all 4 contributing in a formula to the value of that diamond based on all 4 components that combine together. And oftentimes I work with hundreds of people a week on trying to find the perfect diamond, the center stone for the ring, the engagement style, the stud earrings, the pendant, the custom design piece, whatever it is. And we're always trying to work, because everyone's got a different budget, and we prioritize different things depending on that budget. If you're just about give me the whitest diamond possible, maybe you're just about clarity, maybe you're just about size. I can get you a big diamond. I can get you a 5-carat diamond for 500 bucks. It's not going to look all that pretty, but I can do it. And that's the beauty of the diamond world, is you can use a price and you can really get where you need to go. What's tough is if you're like, I think so many of us that say, I want it all. I want it all. I don't want to compromise anything. I want great color, I want great clarity, I want a great cut, something different maybe, besides the round and the oval, and I want a big size. Well, that is where you have hit gold here, the jackpot, because this is the everything diamond, and it is our Asher cut, it is 1.5 carats. I know we don't have everyone gathered yet, but this is an important moment, and it's Sunday, we only have 2 hours left to shop for the week, so here's the deal, we can put it up now, we can share it with you now, spring it on you, surprise you with it. Because this is where men or ladies, anywhere on the hand, I would say maybe outside of the thumb, but pinky all the way to index and anywhere you want. Just depends on what you're comfortable wearing size-wise, because it is a pretty heavy component to the ring as far as the gold. And then you have our largest diamond in an Asher, super clean VS, take a look at it, and yet it's set down into the ring. And if you wanted to, you can have this engraved. It's really meant to be clean, it's meant to be sleek, it's meant to be mere polished. But if you want to do some engraving, you can. And it's very simple, but it's very striking. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And keep in mind, when I started here in 2016, November 5th was my first show. I started earlier, but of course, the first time I went on the air was November 5th. It was Election Day, so it was an easy one to remember. November 5th of 2016, 10 years ago. And also my half birthday. So it's fun. It's kind of memorable. And you know what? Back then, there was a 1-carat diamond. One, not 1.5, 1 carat, and it was a, guess what? Regular round, $6,500 10 years ago. This is going to be something I want to help everybody, and I'm holding it at weird angles because I want you to see that looks dark. So that's glare. So here's where, again, you get all that mirror finish. Look how beautiful. That, I love the profile on either side, solid. All mirror finish. We are going to choose white or yellow. So we were showing off here, but again, if you want to get the yellow gold, no problem. We can go ahead and do that for you. It can be either way you want it. But I think, wait, actually, before I put it back down, it's a little large for my pinky, but just to show you what a cool pinky ring this would be. I mean, it's, again, too large, but we size it for you. So what about that? What about a really cool, sleek pinky ring? This is how a lot of signet rings are worn oftentimes. Obviously, I love mine. Mine's really big, though. It's a 3/4 inch. So this one I love on the middle finger. I wear it on the index finger when I'm not here. I wear it here, actually, on my left index finger. But this is where, again, which is really important, that stone, and obviously you could wear it anywhere you want. You can wear it here. This one's not big enough to go on my middle or index, but really, truly, anywhere you want to wear it. Here's what I'm going to do. It's the first hour. We have hardly anybody here. I know that because this is how this works. First hour, takes a minute for everyone to gather. I will tell you, you might want to have that little cloth handy with you, you know, whatever you use to polish your, whether it's your screens or your mirrors or your eyeglasses, because this one, yeah, it's a big surface area gold, so it'll pick up a fingerprint here and there. But no problem. Just give it a little quick swipe of the cloth and you're good to go, and it's all mirror finished. I mean, my ring, my signet ring I've been wearing for years and years and years every day. It's got little hairline scratches to it, and yet you never see it. When you see it on TV, you see that shine pickup, it just like looks brand new. Somebody just asked me that, they said, do you get a new signet ring every single day? Because it looks pristine. Yeah, it does look like that. And that's where, again, a lot of people say, I'm going to shy away from too much mirror finished gold. I don't want to get scratched, because gold can scratch. It's not like the most durable thing in the world. I mean, you can do that. It's going to, whatever. It doesn't matter because that mirror finish really hides that. So really amazing. Let's do this. I'm going to put on the auction block. I sprung this on you. We didn't get a chance to preview it all week. I mentioned it last night or yesterday in the afternoon when we wrapped up the show. It's a VS stone. Do we have that up there? Good. Carat and a half, huge. Largest one we've had, Asher cutting, and men's or ladies. And wear it anywhere on the hand. We'll take care of the sizing and the gold color. And you know what? I was not going to put this up now. We're going to put it up now. We're going to get it out the door. And this is the absolute worst thing I should be doing right now because it's too early to be doing this. But we have this coming up. We have a tanzanite in a similar design coming up. We've got a Paraiba wheel. So here's what I'm going to do. The piece, and this is what I can vow to you. This piece today is supposed to be $12,999. And it's because that's a carat and a half diamond that is natural from the earth in a heavier amount of gold. And I can tell you, because I'm in the wholesale world every day almost, this is never going to be done anywhere else. Not wholesale. And you know what? You'd really, really struggle to get a lab grown of this size and this quality. You would struggle to get it at this price because I'm just going to freewheel it here. I know we have a lighter audience. I want to get everybody in. We have really, really, really special jewelry today, and we're going to get it started with something you can wear every single day. Maybe it's a modern, contemporary way to do an engagement style. Could be. Could be a men's wedding band, wedding ring. It could be a pinky ring, ultra, ultra chic. I've been looking at pieces like this in estate sales. I mean, I'm in every facet of the jewelry world. Pieces like this, they're tens of thousands of dollars, literally tens of thousands of dollars because it's a big diamond. I'm not going to auction it for $12,000. I'm going to get under 10. And I'm not going to do 9 or 8 or 7 or remember even 10 years ago, how many of you were with me? 10 years ago when I started here, do you remember that 1 carat diamond? I think it's probably still here. $6,500 way back then 10 years ago for a 1 carat. What if I were to do $6,500 today on this August 16th of 2026? There you go. I've said it live. This is not an evergreen. This is not a tape. This is happening live. And it's not even $6,500. Take a look at this, and we got some callers coming in. Yes. Thank you very much. And who is our new register? Let me know when you know. Wonderful. Our 10 karat kunzite round just went. But here's what I'm going to do instead of $6,500 because that is the price of a 1 carat from 10 years ago. Simple as I can make it. And any 1 carat, that's where it would be. We're going to go a lot lower than that. So all you can do right now is call because this is way too early for this to be here. And you know what? By the time the top of the hour gets here, when this should have been up here, it's going to be gone. And we're not even doing $6,500 for a carat and a half. That's a huge upgrade. I keep comparing it to the 1 carat. Remember, a 1 carat and 1.5 carat, this is why people don't get a lot of one huge diamonds in their collection, whether it's 1.5, 2, 3, 5 carat stones, because they are costly. And this is still a VS quality, and we're talking about in white gold. I have one wish. I wish it was in yellow gold. I think it'd be even more dynamic because we've been loving the yellow gold of late, especially when there's a lot of gold surface area. We've been loving the yellow gold. Just know we're going to do that for you. You can take that same diamond and put it in yellow gold, okay? So if you really, I kind of wish it was in the yellow gold because we've been loving yellow gold of late. But here's your better value instead of 65. It is going even lower and it's already too low. That's a fact. The amount of gold, the stone, the fancy cutting, all of that. I'm not even going to do $6,500. What about $6,000 to start? How does that sound for a 1 carat? And I got to say, attention all resellers out there, anybody who's in the diamond business, the diamond wholesale arena, the trade, this is where, you know, I have a long, rich history of ruining the diamond market. They always say the Dodgers are ruining baseball. I have that reputation of ruining the diamond market. You know what that is? Just pure jealousy. Everyone wishes they could do these prices on natural diamonds and nobody else can. Leave it to us here. It is not $6,000. We are going to go even lower. Come on in. I know it's something wild and different and classic and timeless and all these things together, but it's not going to be $6,000. Let's go. $5,500 to open on this one. $5,500. And we'll see what happens. And we've got our kunzite gone. Don't forget there were leopard opals here earlier. All kinds of great pieces. The pink sapphire pendant, which sold now's back. We've got that moonstone fancy cut, the peridot, all of that. But right now, $5,500 to get this started. I know it's too early, right? It's too early. It's okay. What's the worst? You guys have less competition when you bid? That sounds like a good thing. Not from my perspective, but from yours. Because who cares, right? Who cares about my perspective? You want me to lose money. And that's what I'm doing. So here's where we have, again, nobody at 55, that's okay. And we can chalk it up. We can put this up later in the week for $13,000 when we got more on. It's fine. We can do that too. But if you want it, or you want to try it because you still have a money-back guarantee, even when it's an auction item and I lose money, even when I goes backwards, even when we're going backwards from a 1 carat from 10 years ago, true story, $6,500, 1 carat, 10 years ago. That's a very big difference from where we are today and looking at a 1.5 carat and so much more gold weight. This does have more gold weight than how my 1 carat was set so many years ago. So here is your way to get it. And it's not even going to be $5,500. Well, there are just certain times in life where you know you're at the right place at the right time and you act. And this one is now going to be $5,000 to get this started. $5,000 to open, $10 on the increment only. So we'll keep everybody in and engaged in this auction here. But $5,000 on a 1.5 carat diamond. Asher cut, VS, and yes, in a lot of gold that can be worn every single day and all day. I mean, this is comfortable, but it's heavyweight, but it's really, really a bold look. Let's take a look. We'll give it 60 seconds. Get that started. And then we got our top of the hour coming up. What a way to start the show. It's been quite the first hour, I'll tell you. And then we've got all kinds of vanadium barrels. Brought out 2 of them for you. We've got the Paraibas. Those are all going to be a lot more money than this one, though. So we're just here ready to go. And $5,000 on a 1.5 carat diamond. Something special, very special. Diamond earrings are here. We've got a ring blowout wheel as well. We still have our heart-shaped ruby. Still have our moonstone, that angel wing style. So many great pieces for you to consider on a Sunday afternoon or morning, just depending on where you are. Happy Sunday no matter what, and here we go. No open on that one. All right, so we move on. That's too bad. I always love bringing new and different, and I'm always hoping and hopeful that there's some of you looking for something unusual and different from what we normally have. And this is just, again, there's a versatility to this one. It's so chic, and again, you can stack and layer across the hand too with pieces like this. Usually when I see a gal wearing a signet ring, it's usually more than one style, and they're different shapes and sizes across the hand. So I'll keep that gladly. We're going to show you some aquamarine earrings here before we go. And if anybody, you know what, I know we had some people asking about what was that you flashed? Here it is. This is the vanadium barrel. I actually have 2 today. These are the bigger stones from our debut back when I had What's New Wednesday, and we introduced this stone to the world a few months back. And we have 2 here, one larger, one still large, but again, they're big stones, Asher cut or cushion cut, and that's going to be the blue-green that is so reminiscent, very, very similar to what we see out of Paraibas. And yet, if anyone's looking for these collectibles that are even more rare, because they're even more rare than Paraibas. We have Paraibas all the time. I've got a collection bigger in Paraibas and blue-greens than I do of vanadium barrels, which is a barrel stone that does have vanadium as the element. I know it'd be nice if it had some sexy trade name. It doesn't yet. It's too new. Sometimes, you know, when tanzanite first came out of the ground, they didn't call it tanzanite. It took a few years for that trade name to be agreed upon in the industry. And so now we forever know it as tanzanite, and that's great. It pays homage to where it comes from, that one and only source. But with a newer stone, like, again, even red beryl, when you think about the red beryl counterpart that's really rare, for a while it was known as bixbite. That was creating some confusion in the world. So basically they've gone back to red beryl and something just really simple. I mean, they could call it wawa beryl because it comes from, yeah, that's what, that would be a fun trade name, wouldn't it? The wawa stone. I mean, it just would be fun, but then you get confused with like other things. So it's just like wawa, and this is where, again, or something like that, maybe a convenience store on the East Coast, something like that. But here's where we get into something that doesn't have that trade name yet. We go by what its actual element is that makes it the rich, beautiful colors it is, and that's blue-green. So if you're interested at all, these are the 2 big ones, and we're here to blow them out today as well. So take a look at the 2 vanadium barrels. And who is our new shopper over there picking up my beautiful kunzite? Wonderful. Hi, Sheila. So Sheila, she mentioned how long she's been watching. Yesterday, we had a new register who shopped for the first time. He'd been watching for over a year. And now Sheila's coming in and taking that gorgeous kunzite. Well, Sheila, welcome to the show, and thank you so much for shopping with us on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you. Since you're in Alabama, I know it's afternoon. All right, so here we go. Then we got, we also have some really pretty aquas. They're earrings, and they're fabulous. Then we do have a blue star sapphire we can give away. Tried to do that yesterday with a purple star, but inevitably there's always traditionalists who want the blue star sapphire. Here it is. That's a really, wow, another defined star here. We'll give this one away in our last 2 minutes of this hour, and then we're getting ready. Yellow diamond bangle will be here shortly. But again, call me. Talk to me, converse, let's chit chat about what you're looking to see or what you're looking to own or what you'd like to save money on today, because Everything got to go. Now here's our blue star sapphire. I want to get close because look at that piece. Now it's sitting a little bit wonky because it leans. It's, yeah, asking it to balance on a prong is a lot to ask. This is 113-1645 and it's our platinum piece with a 2-carat 31. This is that cornflower blue sapphire we love with the asterism. It's 24 points in diamonds as well, baguettes and rounds together. So a lovely look, a really affordable value. Remember the purple star I had yesterday? It's still here if anybody would like to get it or see it. But this is that traditional blue color, more like the cornflower instead of being too dark, too navy, or even sometimes in star sapphires, they can get lighter blues and they end up looking a little bit washed out and gray. I don't know if that's all the most attractive look in the world. So here we're going with the 231 and 24 points in the diamonds and a fabulous value on the way. It is only, we've got like literally 90 seconds to go before our top of the hour and a big special on the way. So let's do this right now for just simple, easy, and affordable. Let's make it $14.99. And then somebody's gonna have the star sapphire deal of a lifetime. Here's what it looks like. It's a teeny size right now, maybe a 2. So we're gonna have to probably size this for you. But adding more platinum is on us, not on you. You don't have to pay for that. So here it is. I mean, barely, literally, it's like going halfway up my pinky. So it's a pretty small size, but again, we can work with you on that. That's where, again, we say free sizing, so make sure you pick that up. And $14.99, really impressive value there. So that's one of our faves in the blue star sapphire, and hey, it's a 231. You don't see any blue sapphires at 2 carats 31 in size that go under $1,500. But today, defying all the odds of value and even our own incredible value. So we're going to start this hour with a wheel. We're only about a half an hour away. So as we want to welcome everybody in, we have about 20 seconds till officially the top of the hour, but of course we are only 30 minutes away. The midway point of the show is going to have this special debut, which I think we're all waiting on. And understandably so, this is for my bangle lovers. And one of the things I love about bangles, and start thinking about it now, because the tennis bracelet, albeit it's already gone from Thursday night, we're very excited to bring you the other opportunity because there are usually going to be a lot of bracelet lovers that have one preference or another when it comes to how your bracelet moves, how it sits on the wrist. So bangles being formed, being hinged, really easy and on and off. I will say, I think one of my favorite things about a bangle is not just the modern sleek look, but the fact that you can put it on, take it off without even looking down at your wrist or even looking what you're doing. Forget about getting help or calling somebody in from, outside to help you. It's just really simple and easy. So hinge that way. It's coming up in a half hour. It's the ultimate in yellow diamonds because 460 of carat weight, but the beauty of it sitting all right up top where everybody sees them. So you don't have a bracelet that rotates here. The bangle is oval in shape. So this is coming up. We had the tennis bracelet, but it's already gone. So the tennis bracelet with similar carat weight was quite a bit smaller because they went all the way around. This is 3 rows all up top. So all these exquisite yellow diamonds will be our last yellow diamond piece for a while. We don't have new ones coming. We've sort of brought everything out you can, and we've built everything we can in yellow diamonds and tried our best to make them affordable, and we'll do that again today. So that's a half an hour away. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Happy Sunday to you. Hope your mid-August Sunday is going really, really well. These are the final few days of summer officially, so we're really excited to be with these summer blowouts. We've got these incredible values. We're going to start with the wheel. Going to kick it off there. I would love to know what your requests are too. This is why we're here live. We're here to help. We're here to interact. We're here to tell you exactly what's here, what's not. Bring the new. Yes, we've got, of course, some brand new here for you, but also bringing out anything you may have missed from the week or beyond and bringing it out and giving you that value so we can get busy on getting it to you. So it can go out tomorrow and then you can have it by Wednesday. By the time I see you Wednesday night, you're calling me going, I love my new whatever, bangle, ring, earrings, whatever it is. So lots of fun to shop here today. And again, a wheel to start. So we're going to do an ultra blowout on some rings here. A lot of variety, including orange diamonds, orange diamond alert. We hardly ever see orange diamonds, and when we do, they're usually about $15,000. So I'm pretty hyped to see orange diamonds, a huge black diamond. I got to tell you, I wear my black diamond. I just was gifted one recently, and I will tell you, it was May. It was May. I was gifted a black diamond, and it's fancy faceting. And I got to tell you, I'm wearing that thing almost as often as I wear my signet ring, which is every day. It is so cool. So if you don't have a black diamond yet, I'm not a proponent of all black diamonds. They can look a little basic if they're the standard cutting. What I love are fancy facet patterns. So actually, let me start there. Huge fancy facet black diamond. You will love it. And again, if you need to branch out and feel like you need to diversify your collection a little bit, great way to do it here with that fancy facet pattern that really gives it a nice way that it just shimmers in the light. So outstanding, isn't it? I mean, we'll zoom back a little bit too because I know we're crowding it a bit, but let me go ahead and show you. I'm going to show you 4 rings. Actually, the orange diamonds are also coming up, so get ready because this is going to be quite the blowout wheel. I must say, we even have a gold quartz and a turquoise. So I know we spent some time talking turquoise yesterday. Look at the turquoise pear shape I have for you. Boy, wasn't yesterday fun? We're going to try to top it today. We really are, and I think we will. Look at that gold quartz there. God, we had a blast yesterday. It was so much fun. So many great pieces, and we're going to continue that trend here today. And then this is not just one orange diamond. It's multiple and yellows. So we upgraded in every way you can upgrade. This is the black diamond. I'm going to give that a good polish and rub down. Then we've got our, I love that gold quartz. Most of the gold concentrated on one side. And then really the lapidary did such a great job of creating and painting a beautiful picture there. And then here's our lovely designer turquoise. And then this one, gonna fly. Why are they together, you ask? What's the rhyme or reason? Well, just a good old fashioned blowout. That's what we're doing here right now. So you're going to tell me which one you love. If you can't decide, it's okay. The price tag's going to be so low, you can get 2. You can get 2, you can get 3, you can get the whole set, whatever you want to do. This is your chance. Pick up your favorite. And again, orange diamonds, multiples together, brought together, and think of it like a collage of the bigger fancy cuts and different shapes. It's like your whole collection is portable in a ring. Like you've been collecting for decades and you finally said, I'm putting them all together. I'm going to pay a designer. We're going to go fancy schmancy. Money is no object. And I'm going to put together the most cool designer ring. That's what that orange diamond collage looks like. Rimmed with yellow diamonds there in the pave. So bringing it all together with yet another fancy diamond that also would look great with the bangle. And then we have the turquoise, pure. This is exactly like the turquoise I had options yesterday for you that were pure blues. Same thing happening here, no green, just a bright blue. And you have your black diamond fancy facet pattern and the gold quartz. So now we take a look at all 4 options you have and get ready on these phone lines because we are all coming down below $39.99. And we get wild here. If you want carat weights, you got it. This one's going to be a carat 01 just in the orange diamonds. 15 points in the yellow, so a carat 16 overall. Amazing. In yellow gold, stays in yellow gold. Then we have the turquoise. The turquoise is our 216 pear shape. Sleeping Beauty, those are princess cuts and rounds. You got the 8 points of the princess and the 36 points in the round brilliance. So grand total of 44 points altogether. Then we jump over here to the black diamond. That black diamond is 18 karat gold. It's a 185 oval, fancy facet pattern, 12 points in baguettes, 33 in the round. Grand total in diamond weight of 45 points around your black diamond. And then we go to the fabulous gold quartz, and it is our 253. That is 24 karat gold within a quartz gem. It is also 14 points in diamonds, and it's got cutout detailings on the side. We're going to need you ready to go. They're not going to be $39.99. Don't you worry a thing about it. It's going to be a really special, big-time blowout. We are ready to go, ready to get this Sunday happen. It is your chance to pick up your favorite, get going, and let's get to some great jewelry. The only ones that have to stay, well, actually, I'll put it this way. They all have to stay. Never mind. They stay in the gold color they're in. I thought there was an exception. They are not. They're all going to stay exactly as they are, which I think makes sense when you look at what's up here. I think everything looks proper. This is how I would have chosen it as the designer. Would have put them all in those distinct gold colors. Now here we are, ready to get the blowout going. Remember, one of a kinds. What you see is what you get. That goes out to you. After it's custom size, after we put it together in that shipping for free, all that good stuff, you don't pay a penny for any of that. That's the beauty of it. So instead of $39, instead of $29, and instead of $19.99, where they very well should be. And again, we can go over those carat weights again if you missed it. We can try them on as you ask for them. Please do that quickly. All you got to do is tell me which one is your favorite. Which one do you have to have? Which one can you not live without? Because the price tag is going to be absolutely bonkers. And we love that about these discounts and these values on a Sunday. So come on in. They're not 19 or 18 or 17. Orange diamonds, I would say that if we're talking about the rarest up there, it's the orange diamond collection, 100%. That started as a $69.99 ring. When I say $39.99, I always do lowest common denominator. So basically the lowest price of any of the 4 was $39.99, and they certainly went up from there. So now they all come down and they all tumble down, and they're already more than 50% off the lowest of the prices of any originally were. and yet you've got orange diamonds and yellow diamonds, turquoise out of Sleeping Beauty, the gold quartz, the fabulous, fabulous black diamond. You got to get one. It's really important. They will go, I mean, it goes with everything. And you got those bigger baguettes there on the sides. Let me know what your favorite is, and they will not be. This is where, again, got to dial early, because they're not even $17.77 or $16.99. It's going lower. This is the ultimate value. Tell me which one you love. We're starting to get busy on the phone lines. They're all in solid gold. There's no platinum here. It's solid gold, white or yellow, as they are. I'll tell you right now, if you can get this in any way, if there's any way you've got a price tag in mind on orange diamonds, I can tell you right now, they are never going to be $16.99. That is a carat awung among, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 stones. So they're all averaging out to be well over 10 points a piece in the natural, not treated, not heated, all natural orange and yellow diamonds. And yet this is got to be, that is such a crime against jewelry what I'm doing right now. It really is. It's not even $16.99. You take your pick. And please get a couple if you cannot decide, because this is how you make a collection. This is how you get a nice, diverse collection of different jewelry that you're excited to wear, that's always going to be something new and fresh in the jewelry box to choose from, and amazing high quality that should never be priced this way. They're not even $16 or $15.99. We keep it going. And again, they can go right out to you because there's no gold color change. That's what's really time consuming. Gold color changes, people ask me all the time, but I'm waiting 2 weeks for my ring. What the heck? And then I'm going, well, did you change the gold color? Oh yeah, I did. It's not every single mounting's at the ready. We would have to charge them more for jewelry if we just made 18 mountings in every different gold color and every different size. That would be crazy. So again, we're more custom. Again, we have that ability. I know we're used to shopping in stores where they pull out a tray or they pull out a drawer and there's your piece, right? Not that way when you custom. When you customize something, we do it for you for free, but it does take some time. Here, when you have them in the gold color they're in and they can't be changed out, all we have to do is sizing. Sizing is pretty simple. It takes a couple of hours. So that's a little more simplistic, unless, again, if you're going from a 10 to a 2, then we got to remake it. So something like that can cause. But point is, these can go right out. Simple sizing, right out to you. You get them in a couple of days. They're not $15.99. What do you have to lose? And there's a money-back guarantee, and they're not even $1,500. You can have any one of the 4 for $1,499 a piece while they last. That's how you shop for great premium jewelry right there. We got 60 seconds with that wheel. You don't see values like that anywhere. We could go back in time and never see values like this. So that is why you want to shop a Sunday. Pick up your favorite. They're all one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. And which one do you want to have added to the collection? That, seriously, the orange diamond piece, I should probably just put it up there with the graphic and let it sit there until everyone recognizes what a value that is. That's a carat 16 overall, but it's mostly in those natural orange diamonds. Here's what it looks like on. Talk about a happy piece, and looks great with the bracelet that we're going to have coming up in about 20 minutes, which I know we're all getting excited for too. So that's going to be on the way, but look at that, orange and yellow together. Love the way they complement each other. Love the way the bigger stones are collaged together. There's still separation between them so you can see each individual shape and each individual color, but love the way that looks. And then let's not forget about the yellow diamonds that are so bright. We went with an ultra neon yellow diamond presence around it, so it really does keep everything brighter. It keeps everything fresher. It's about tones, and the tones have to work together. And if you know really important diamonds and their colors, you know why that's important, okay? So $14.99 in any one of those, thank you. And then we're gonna talk about aquas. We've got these beautiful aquamarine earrings. These are pretty because they go vertically down the ear, and that's a really good look. I just think those are fabulous. We also have a really important Paraíba. If you want Paraíba in a 1.5 carat size, we got one. So that one is marked down for you. We have those vanadium barrels. You can call me if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about those vanadium barrels that we had earlier that we flashed in. Those are exciting. And then $14.99 on that wheel. All right, next up, we got diamonds on the way too. So it's just diamonds, diamonds, and more diamonds. Yellow diamonds, yes. We've got the tanzanite. This is the tanzanite featured in a wider band, and really kind of cash and sleek and chic and cool, and wow. Some serious red flashes going on in that Asher cut, and it's almost 3 carats. So there's a very, very special tanzanite deal for you. And let's get to the aquamarine earrings. Sure enough, we're waiting on earrings. You got them. And then there we go with these particular rings. Now here are the earrings that are going to have those elongated ribbon-like designs. They never sit that well. So again, I'm going to see if I can get them. Yeah, they're going to tumble forward. But this is where, there's a lot of gold, and we'll have to anchor them here. I'll get my other tweezers out and we'll hold them together. But look at that. That is our aqua earring. Starts with an emerald cut in the middle. And then this one had a fingerprint, so let me get that off, and then I'll hold up the other one for you. And then we're just going to do a quick giveaway on some aqua earrings. But you can see, post is going to be behind the mirror finish side. It's item number 9480, and that starts with a 112. So we've got two gorgeous emerald cut aquas, post and butterfly backing, but you're going to get plenty of earring piercing coverage here. That big solid mirror finish gold design at the top is going to cover your piercing. So if you are really looking for, again, I'm so sorry they do that. I just need to go ahead and get my earring off so I can try one on so you can see what they look like, because yeah, that is not a cute look. I know. It's like, oh, poor babies. Look what they did. I'll go ahead and grab one here and hold one up, and then I'll use my other hand and we'll put one on for you. See how ambidextrous I can get here. But this is where you've got a beautiful style. The length is 1 1/4 inches. Yeah, go ahead, Jason. Okay, thank you on the black diamond. We can also show it on the hand since I didn't do that yet. No, you just called in. Here are the aqua earrings on, just to give you a simple idea here, what they look like on. So you can see, and that's without a backing, but you see how they really do bring that mirror finishing up top, and then it's like one beautiful pattern swirl in the gold that goes right on through. I just love the way those look, and there's something sophisticated and very special about the emerald cut aqua. At least I think so. That's always something we've discussed as women, how different cuts can mean different things, and you see there how gorgeous they are. And you're getting about 2 carats plus 215 or so in each earring, and then you've got that gold and 19 points in diamonds. We'll go back up close and I'll hold them up for you again. And the length is fabulous. Here's that length if you want to see that visual of what 1 1/4 inch looks like. We've already seen them on. Here's what they look like this way, and we'll just go ahead and blow them out really quickly for you. There it is. Yes, they are 1 1/4 inch. And then we go back up close. I'll hold up the other for you. White gold or yellow gold. You do have the choice here of getting the white or the yellow gold. I would say rose gold's fine, but probably not the best choice for aquas. You'll send them back to me. You'll say, ooh, that was a fun creative idea, but didn't work. So get the white or the yellow gold. Those are going to be classics with the emerald cut aquas, and we'll blow them out right now from $69.99 where they used to be. And now you get that huge value. That's just a really pretty way to do a drop, but without having a lot of movement. They might have visual movement, but they don't actually have literal movement, so they don't have any articulation. So it's a really easy style of drop earring to wear, and we're gonna blow them out. This is my ultimate let's see who's paying attention deal, and just the ultimate blowout. We could auction them, but we'd still get too much money. So I will make them even better than even half off the price, $3,500. They will not be. That's serious aqua. These are Sierra Santa Maria's matched. Rare cutting, rare to get the emerald cut still show off that saturation level, and they're not even $3,000 or $29.99. If you want aqua earrings, they are few and far between. We all know that. And this is giving you one of those larger overall sizes. It's not going to be $29.99. Let's blow them out right now, truly. $1,999, that's it. $19.99, and we get it done. That is your huge value on emerald cut aquas in the earrings, quite bold in their look and their design, and yet it is so affordable. And way to go, Jason, you got the 18 karat gold black diamond. It was 1129273 on that black diamond ring. So the black diamond is gone, still have the orange and yellow diamond ring, the aquamarine, and the really good gold quartz, all still here from that last wheel at $14.99. Pick up what you like. Then there we go with the aquamarine earrings, $19.99, so good. All right, coming up, we've got tanzanite earrings here to show you as well. If you want the big old tanzanites, there's 17.5 carats. That's the size of a pendant I had yesterday. But this time we have 2 stones, rounds, gorgeous, and they're humongous. Still with omega back, so they're gonna sit perfectly on the ear. And while we're looking, I thought, while we're talking about earrings, we can get you a great look at this fabulous pair of 17.5 karat rounds. The item number is 113-1893, and they are exquisite. They're gonna be in the white gold only. They have a full halo in diamonds. Notice how the omega back just disappears. You don't even see it here when we're up close until it spins halfway around. It's 1753 total weight. It's a carat 20 of diamonds. It's an omega back styling, and yet they sit up face out to the world looking fabulous, and keeping in mind they're also a really beautiful museum reserve, and you've got 2 matched. It's gorgeous. And yet, time for them to go. as we're going to show them on, because we've had our fair share of rings. We'll have another great ring today. We have the beautiful pendants quite often that have been going very quickly. It's maybe the completer to the set. Making the suite complete is getting a tanzanite earring of this size. Here's what they look like from a distance. I know we were only, count it down, 12 minutes and 30 seconds away from the yellow diamond triple row bangle with so much gold. There's about $6,200 in gold. Yes, I checked, because I really want to convey how important a big bangle is. We don't see them all that often, and for good reason. But we're going to make a really big value happen for you today. So stick around. It's only a few minutes away, and don't go anywhere. This is almost 3/4 of an inch in diameter. I want to try one on. This is what an omega back is. If you're not familiar, it's a hinge style, so it's really simple and easy to put on and take off, because you open them up, and then you've got your post, and then you flip that up, and it rests comfortably against your ear. So you have no wobbling, no falling, no drooping of the tanzanite. That's very important. So even though you got a big size here, and that's about as big as an earring gets, is 17.5 carats. And of course, that means you're getting about 9 carats on each there, almost. Let's take a look at them on so you can see how gorgeous they look there from a distance away, and then we're going to go ahead and blow them out for you as well. So really important tanzanites, love the way those look, and then we'll go ahead and give you a great value on the tanzanite blowout, which is used to be $29,999, going a lot lower than that here today. Welcome into our Sunday. We're just about halfway through it. Only got 100 minutes left to shop our Sunday together and give away some jewelry, and boy, are we going to be going into big time overdrive of jewelry giveaways. That's what it's all about. It starts here with the tanzanite earrings at $99.99, only for those incredible studs. They're the boldest we have in a stud style. Anything else going to be a drop earring, and it's going to elevate even more in price tag. Great way to get your tanzanite big oversized button styles here. So taking a look at it, we'll get those gone at $99.99. And then, thank you. We have another new register, by the way. So welcome in, everybody. Again, get registered. If you're brand new and you want to go ahead and participate in anything we do, there's a one-time registration, no fee to it. It's free. We just take down some information to verify that you're a real human being with a real address that we can ship great jewelry to, and then you're good to shop and you're good to go. So keep that in mind. And we just really are so happy to have you. All our new shoppers, welcome in with our fabulous veteran viewers, who a lot of you have been with us for 10+ years. Very excited about that. Now, we also have some Mahenge Spinel earrings that are mainstays. They've been here, I've shown these probably 72 times, but it's our last time showing them today because it's a quick little easy deal on an earring that has some serious neon to it. Pop a color. Maybe those last ones you thought, they're too large for me. Here's where you go. Mahenge Spinels in a double halo in diamonds. Jason, who was our brand new shopper over there? Really? Hi, Monica. That's wonderful. Welcome. So Monica from Iowa, thank you for shopping and enjoy your new black diamond. And I know you will, because again, I know I enjoy mine, and one jewelry lover to another. We enjoy black diamonds a lot when they're in that fancy facet. So welcome to Monica in Iowa. Thank you. I've got a lot of family roots in Iowa. My whole family is rooted in Iowa, actually. So Iowa and the whole Midwest and Chicago. So very nice to have you. Always feel there's always a soft spot in my heart for Iowans. But here we are with our Mahenge Spinels. We're going to go all the way to Tanzania. We're going to go venture to another part of the world and talk about the neon spinel, which is also, I think it's a lot of fun for this month's birthdays, because this is another birthstone for you. Perido's the mainstay, it's the one we think of immediately, but it's also Mahenge Spinel. All the Spinels actually qualify as an August birthstone. Did you know? So it was added a few years ago. So why? I don't know, no real rhyme or reason for it. Just again, there was a couple of advocates for it. It takes a lot to actually amend the classic birthstone list, but it was the most recent addition, is the adding of the Spinel to the August birthstone. So keep that in mind, and we're going to go ahead and take a very affordable price tag and make it happen for you. So 112-9107 is the number. 14 points of your Mahenge Spinel rounds, double halo in the diamonds, and that's 60 points. So it's not like these are basic accents either. It's some serious diamond weight. Double halo. We are 8 minutes and 30 seconds away from the yellow diamond bangle, and it'll be gone in a flash. So get ready, that's coming up. If you've been waiting on that big yellow diamond bangle I've been showing you, I was so lucky, they actually let me wear it all week. So that doesn't usually happen. Usually I get like an hour to preview something. This is so rare and so special. I got to wear it Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and also talk about it yesterday. So it was really exciting. But here we are with our, and I could tell you it is comfortable as it is fabulous to look at. So we'll see that coming up in a few short minutes. But first, the deal of the day. and in an earring in 14 karat gold. And when I've had these over and over, and they've always been more money, and now we get to take them on down and make them very affordable, this is what it's all about. You know, jewelry should be going up. And notice I said should be, because it costs more to make than ever before. It's why I'm always up here saying, you know, our values are better today than they were in 2016. You know, the pandemic when we were here during 2020 and 2021, 2022, they're better values now than were happening then, because things cost more to make, and everyone else going, yeah, that's what happens. So you elevate your own price. I mean, it happens everywhere in every industry. We don't do that. So that's what's really exciting. And you've got those values because of it. And watch this. Again, part of the advantage is being your own manufacturer. You can do what you want. We're not being told by a vendor. You know what I mean? If a vendor says, hey, our cost went up 78%. Hey, our cost went up this much. You got to get more. We're not like that. We don't have those rules because we don't use outside vendors except for one designer we work with. There's one, and they're here maybe 2% of the time out of all the rest of our jewelry. So, and that's because, again, we're really insistent on quality, and we like to make sure the quality is there by controlling that and making sure everything is perfect and everything is right and the stones are exotic and the diamonds never waver from being exactly what they should be, which is why you love us, the VS diamonds that we utilize. Here's what they look like on the ear, just to hold one up and give you a sense of the size, being that it's 3/8 of an inch in actual diameter, but that's what they look like on. Sometimes the visual is all you need. Then we're going to give them away for under $1,000 when this is clearly one of the rarest stones in the world. It's called Mahenge Spinel. It's actually out of Tanzania. We don't call it, well, you see, we reference it up there, but it's called Mahenge as that's the name of the mine. We'll go back up close and give you a better value than $9.99, and you get the choice of gold color too. So you get to change them out to the yellow gold or the rose gold if you would prefer to. So that's also an option you have. And we are so ready to get this fabulous earring a home once and for all. And they will not be $888 or $777. Huge value. Let's make it happen for you right now. That's going to be only, you know what, skip $777. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do $777. I've done that before. Let's give you the ultimate price drop on the Mahenge, Spinels, and diamonds and center post. So you don't need to worry a thing about that. Butterfly backings as well. And they are $699. Tell me where you get 60 points in diamonds for $699 anywhere. I don't care if they're really bad diamonds. I was about to use a very, a not too nice word, right? Like, you know, mediocre. We don't want mediocre diamonds. We want incredible diamonds, and that's what you're getting. But look at that price tag. Not something you get for really high-end specialty diamonds like our VS Round Brilliance that you have right there. So $699 a pair. That is an utter giveaway for one of the world's rare stones. Not to mention, if you celebrate a birthday in any one of these days of August, any one of those days, 1st through 31st, this could be a great way to even have a little nod to your birthstone and a little specialty birthstone, since it's not the basic what we all think of as peridot, which we've had two in the last couple of days, but more exciting to bring you something a little bit more specialty and exotic in that it is Mahenge Spinel. And that mine was discovered in 2007. It was gone and done. There was so little of it. It was basically one boulder, no bigger than the counter that's in front of me that goes from here to here. And that was literally all done in a matter of a few months. It was the time it took to basically take the rough out of the material, the rough material, and facet it. And then that's basically everything that's been what we've had to choose from around the world. So really important Mahenge Spinel here, and it's $699. Grab a pair. All right, coming up, we have got, is it almost time? We're 4 minutes away. 4 minutes away from the yellow diamond bangle. Is it inexpensive? Well, you know, it's got almost 5 carats in diamonds. They're yellows, they're natural. And it's over $6,000 of gold. So yeah, the answer is yeah. It's going to be really inexpensive for what this is. It's the ultimate in diamond jewelry and the ultimate in our bangle. So I'm really excited about it. I tell you, this thing wears like iron. It's just I mean, high-level jewelry is what this is all about. And I've been so thrilled to bring you yellow diamond pieces for the last several weeks. And it's been everything from rings to, yes, bracelets we've had, not the bangle, but we've had other bracelets, earrings and band rings and all kinds of different styles. Today, the ultimate. We have really, truly, literally saved the best for last. So that is going to be coming out to play here in just a few moments. And I cannot wait to get to share it with you finally. I know we've all been awaiting this moment. So it's on the way, and get ready. So $699 on the studs, but they're really more of a button style. And then we'll have some diamonds for you as well. White diamonds are here. I also want to remind you about those aqua earrings for $19.99, the drops. There are the aqua drops. Yes, they're so pretty. Look at how gorgeous they are. And then we've got our vanadium barrels, and we've got everything you need to see. So let me know what your requests are too, because if I'm not showing it to you, shame on me, but also it's up to you to tell me what you'd like to see, because we've got an amazing, amazing lineup. And if you're just waiting for the yellow diamond bangle, we're going to go ahead and get to it right now. It's just, no, let's wait no longer. This is the ultimate in what I've brought you in jewelry. I've been here a long time, and there's been a lot of jewelry I've shown over the last 10 years here that has been really fabulous and exquisite and different and designer and bold. And this, I don't know, it's going to be tough to top this one. This is kind of a moment in time here that is going to be a very special one indeed, because what we have here is incredibly, incredibly rare. And it's not just the function of the diamonds either. And I know it's going to sit at an angle here because it's got that figure 8 there. So again, bear with me and we'll show it to you on. But this is where you're getting, yeah, we're finally here, ready to show it. I know we've been awaiting this for days. I've been mentioning it to you, wearing it all week. Have had, you know, when you work on television, and I have since I was 13 years old, a lot of people back in the day when I started in the 90s, it was not the kind of thing that people had a way to reach out to you. Now, one of the best parts about working in TV in today's era is that you've got a way for, you know, you're accessible to everybody. Everybody, shoppers of TVON, random viewers, everybody. And it's great because we can answer your questions and work with you, and I can custom design, or if you have like a mundane question about something random, or, you know, it's amazing the kind of communication that we get to have together. There has been, with that accessibility, and again, really just again, very, very, very timely in how I respond to you guys. And yet this whole week that I've been lucky enough to wear this bangle, it has been really fascinating to watch the amount of questions that have come in about this bangle, because I don't wear any of my own jewelry outside of my signet ring. I kind of have to wear that. We ended up designing it here. And I don't purposely, because it can be distracting from what we do here. So when I get a piece to wear that I get to actually preview for you and wear it, not only is it a test drive moment to make sure that I'm enjoying it, can feel it, and can relay all that information to you, but also gives you a chance to see it. And without a doubt, it's been causing a lot of commotion because you've all been asking about it all week. What is that new bangle you're wearing? A lot of you have been watching me grow up on TV for the last 26 years and wondering, you know, and watching me wear different pieces of my own throughout the years, and now just always loving the signet ring. Well, this bangle has had probably more attention than anything, which I think is also, I relay that to you because not only is it finally here, but it's also because I think about you and put myself in your perspective. Any good host, I learned that early on. If you're going to be a good host, you have to put yourself in the customer's shoes, and that's what a good host does. Instead of just, you know, talking about what you want to talk about, it's trying to answer your questions before you have a chance to ask them. It's trying to give you the information you need and want without having to call up and go, what is this? What is that? Why didn't she talk about this or cover that? That's a priority of mine as a communicator, is to really, probably comes from a long background of teaching in my family where I wanted to be a teacher. My mother was a teacher. She taught me. I taught my brother. Everybody's like, we're all teachers in my family. So again, that idea of let's get your questions answered. And I got to say, when there's a response like I've had over the last several days to a bracelet that is so bold and so beautiful, I think it tells us that when you're at home, when you're wearing this bracelet, when you're out and about, going about your life, whatever that is, whatever you're going, wherever you're doing, whatever it is, this is going to be the bracelet that you know everybody is going to be watching, everybody's going to be asking about, everybody's going to be looking at and complimenting, because it is something very special. It's bold, number one, it's different, number two, and let's face it, we're utilizing one of the rarest stones in the world, 3 different rows over, covering a really substantial style bangle. And it's all done in yellow diamonds, which around here are, of course, natural. So let's talk about 113-1971. And come on in. Feel free to dial in early here. You'll notice that I don't have one on my wrist anymore because it's on the wheel. Yesterday, even when I had a wide pink diamond band that had 2 carats of pink diamonds, there was one on the wheel, and I had one, and then there were a couple of others. Little different scenario here. When we're going to a 4 carat 60 diamond weight, in over $6,000 worth of gold. That's why bangles are something we're not creating much anymore. The last time we manufactured a bangle outside of this one was literally 3 years ago. Anytime you see a bangle, it's been here for a while, because that's the deal. You can't make a bangle affordable or really of value these days compared to what we all expect. We have high expectations of value. This is why this has been something that's been actually in motion and actually been in the works for quite some time. So luckily, not even paying today's gold prices. So that's a good thing, because it takes time to amass the diamonds that it takes to have these perfectly matched, and they're not small stones either. They're quite large. Look at this, 3 rows in yellow diamonds that are all diamond cut rounds, all VS stones. Remember how I harped on that yesterday with it wasn't good enough to just bring you pink diamonds? They have to still be VS quality. Same thing goes here. They're not just yellow diamonds, they have to be VS quality all the way through this bangle. Now, no secret, if you were with me on Thursday or you got a chance to catch up with the show, I had the single row line bracelet, which was basically right along there. It was very silky. It was one little thin little line of diamonds. It was about the same carat weight. The difference here is you've got 3 rows across a wider style. You're putting all the diamonds at the top half of the bracelet as opposed to all the way around. This is, don't get me wrong, it's still solid gold and it's great on the inside, and look at how it's finished. But you see here, we didn't put the diamonds in the back because when it's a bangle with a hinge style, you're really only going to see what's up front. And do you see the consistency, the matching, the beauty? I know, over $6,000 of gold before we even set a diamond. Then there are 4 carats 60 of yellow diamonds. Not exactly a small piece, not exactly a lightweight, not exactly a speck, a detail, an accent, etc. This is major. And yet, in the yellow gold only, fits an average size wrist. If I don't think we can do anything about it. I think it's going to be average size only. The good news is that fits anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5. You've got plenty of room, but it's not meant to be too big. It's not a slip-on style. It has that extra workmanship of the hinge. So right here, that's your smooth hinge. Here's your opening. That's where you're going to press down right there where the textured button is, opens it up. Then you've got your 2 figure-8 safeties to keep that secured. And it's going to prevent it from going anywhere, even though it doesn't even need to be there, to be honest. That lock is so secure. When it clicks closed, you're good to go. But just again, for your, convenience and safety, you've got the 2 extra figure-8s. We have an incredible value on the way. And you know, after 90 minutes on the air today, I think that we may be looking at what could have to be a better value than even was intended. Because there is, and here's what I'll just put out there. I know this is not for everybody, and I get it. We don't see this kind of diamond weight that often. You've got the yellow diamonds here all the way through. For those of us that love a bangle, something a little bit more substantial, I think it looks more modern. Tennis bracelets are great, but remember, a tennis bracelet is a very small style. It's going to be very narrow on the wrist, and some of us want to go a little more bold. And yet, I've been wearing this all week during a Wednesday night, a Thursday night, a Friday night, and you know, nothing overly dressy. Wear blazers, dresses, blouses, things like that. It was never out of place. It didn't look like I was wearing a piece that only could go to a red carpet event. It really is, and that's what I love about the bangle. Despite the big carat weight and the width of it, it's still, I think, very wearable in style. So, I mean, you know who you are, and you know what you like, and you know where you go. But I really think this is meant to be for somebody who wants a really impressive piece and wants to wear it every single day and never have to take it off. And this color goes with everything. We can see that. And yet it's got this amazing look. Let's try it on the wrist here for you as well, in case you haven't seen it. And what should be a $29,999 bangle, I'm going to try to work on here to make sure that it can be a lot more affordable today. You've been seeing this all week, but there it is, a little closer view, just to really watch the scintillation of those stones and to see how it's going to fit. And I got a little bit of room here. I could go about halfway up my forearm. And again, I have an average size wrist. So this is exactly what you want. If you have a teeny wrist, like a 6.5, no problem. It's still going to work for you. And if you have up to a 7.5, it's still going to work. So it'll all sit with those diamonds right up top and still gives you the look as if they keep going all the way around, but without, again, the extra expense. So, and again, this is how you're going to open it up. You press down the clasp. You feel there's a little textured button, so you can really feel for it. And then once you press it open, it kind of pops open. And then you just have it align. And when it aligns, click it closed, done, lock those figure-8s. You can do it all with a couple of fingers here. So it's not, you don't need help, you don't need another person. It's easy, quick, out the door, on the go, you are ready to go. Look at how beautiful that is though. That is what you call a substantial piece of jewelry. So here's what I will offer. It's our big show special. It's everything today. I mean, it's really the ultimate, and I said it the other way now. So again, it leans the other way because it's resting on that figure-8 hinge. What I'm going to do is this. I was not planning on this, but I think that given the way the show is going, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and help you out. and we're not going to do $29,999. I'm going to put it on the auction block, and we're going to see who's out there. And we're going to have to find a way to make an incredibly important piece very, very affordable. And that's what's happening right now. And I'm not going to start at $29,000 or $25,000. I know that's just, I can hear the remote control clicking right now, because you don't want to be tempted by pieces like this. So before you do, watch the magic of taking it from 25 to 20 to 15 to 10, because I really want to make sure this goes. We had a 1.5 carat, largest white diamond I've ever had, and it's still sitting here. And it was less money than any 1 carat I'd ever had in the past. That tells you something. It has told me that it's going to take some real serious guts and some serious movement on the price tag to make sure this does go today. So you the viewer, you the shopper, you end up getting a better value than you ever even bargained for on something that we really specialize in, which is really the natural of the color diamonds. And what we're going to do is bring it down even less than $10,000. We know already this is not for everybody, so there's not going to be a lot of competition. But if the price tag is simply just too good, if the price tag ends up going, which it already has, under our own cost, that is something to really take an extra beat, pay a little extra attention, and maybe think, I could do it. This could be my new bracelet. This could be, and probably should be, that new bracelet that I've always maybe dreamt of, never thought it was a reality. We're doing everything in our power to make it a reality, and maybe even a fantasy, which is not usually reality, but because this price tag is going to go so low, and listen, I don't have anyone on the phone lines even thinking about it, and we've been talking about it for a week. It's been the most asked about piece of jewelry I've ever worn here on the show. That's a fact. I've been wearing it since Wednesday night. I have had literally, I can't even count the number of questions that you've emailed me or reached out via social and asked, what is that bracelet and when do I see it? When do I get to find it? When do I get to look at it? When do I get to own it? This is the moment, and it's not going to be 10 or 9 or 8 or, okay, $7,000. We're basically charging you right now about $50 for the diamonds. And there's almost 5 carats in yellow diamonds here, 3 rows and tons of gold. Far more gold than you would get in a tennis bracelet. It's a fact. Remember the tennis, and I don't have it because it's sold, so I can't show it to you. But the tennis bracelet, in comparison, looks like dental floss. And it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's classic and it's beautiful, and maybe that's going to appeal to more of you, is having something smaller. But there's no comparing the gold weight. Simply more gold is more money. And bangles in this size, triple row, has more gold. It's more gold. Even the back of the bangle, where it narrows a bit, that's about double the size of the tennis bracelet I had, even in the back. So it's not going to be $7,000. This is why there's over $6,000 worth in gold, and I'm talking closer to $7,000 just in the gold, not the cost on the piece, without the nearly 5 carats of yellow diamonds that are perfectly matched, and it's not going to be $7,000. I kind of, this is what I was worried about. Is it going to take discounting it below our own cost, which we have, to get this going, or worse yet, nobody's on the lines yet. At $7,000, what happens if we go to $65,000? Okay, what happens if we go to $6,000, my final offer? $6,000. $6,000. We are literally, hear me out on this, face to face, we are literally less than the gold. So gold is different. You form it, you cast it, you build it. You have to literally design it from scratch, and then the end result, you get the gold, then you got to sit down and set every single one of those diamonds. That's after somebody collected them, matched them, made sure each one was exactly the right size, the right color, the right cut, everything. And we have $6,000 to open, and nobody getting it started yet. Take a look at it. Let's give it 60 seconds. $6,000 for a bangle that's bigger and bolder than any I've had here in yellow diamonds by far. We have seen a 3-carat tennis bracelet. On Thursday, we saw a similar carat weight, but again, less gold. And I'm trying to think, what did that go for? Guys, you know what I'm going to do? We have nobody on this one yet. 44 seconds left. This is getting wild. And this bangle, the best of the best of the best of the best. Look at that. When it faces up to you, there's your face up. Nothing you didn't see when it was on the wrist. The glittering of those diamonds. All because matched pure yellows, natural from the earth. We don't have the treated diamonds even. You know how a lot of yellow diamonds are natural, but then they get enhanced to bring the yellow color. Nope, that's not what these are. These are natural yellow diamonds from the earth. They're not enhanced. They are faceted and polished and then matched and mated to go in the bracelet. Let's do better than $6,000. You got me, guys. You got me. I don't know what to do. I am absolutely, completely right now shell-shocked by the fact that there aren't 20, 30 bidders on this one. When you got a $30,000 piece for $6,000, here's what I'll do, $5,500. I don't know. This is maybe it's just, again, we've been exposed to yellow diamonds for a while, and we've worked our way up to the grand finale. And we've worked our way up to the biggest and boldest yet. And there's nothing waiting in the wings that gets bigger or bolder or higher carat weight or more gold or more wearable or elite than this. This is it. And we are looking for now $5,500. I've just dropped another $500. We're so far back at cost, it's silly. And remember, you have a money-back guarantee. Yes, even on the auctions. Yes, on giveaways like this. Yes, you do. And so much gold. I wish my tennis bracelet was here. I don't even know if you were here on Thursday, but if you were here, there was a small tennis bracelet, 1 row tennis bracelet, and that was that. And I don't even know in comparison with this bracelet if you would even see it in comparison. This is just so much gold weight and such a heavy style, not uncomfortable at all. Again, I've been wearing it all week, so did the test run for you. Nobody at 55. Well, let's move on and we'll find something else. Take a look at it one more time just to see what we're talking about if you just tuned in here. That is very special. I'm glad we could have it and show it to you. Let's move on to, shall we do tanzanite or Paraibas, or what are we feeling like? What would you like to see? No requests, no open. Jason, were they thinking about it? I'm sorry, no? Okay, not on this one. All right. Well, we don't have 55. So, and I'm not sure, I think what we're going to do is get to that tanzanite here. It was set for our top of the hour. We do have some diamond earrings as well. Make some diamond earrings affordable. Tell you what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm a Taurus. I get stubborn sometimes. It's our one bad trait. I kid. But it is. It's like it's the thing. I'm going to dig in here. I'm going to go a little bit lower, and we're going to see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, no problem. No. I'm not going to take it personally. It's one of the 4 agreements. Don't take anything personally. I'm not going to take it personally, but I just know value. And as somebody who makes jewelry for a living in downtown Los Angeles at the 2nd biggest jewelry district and diamond district in the country, we got all these hundreds of millions of people here, and we got 2 big wholesale districts, and one's in New York and one's in LA. And I'm going to be at the New York one in a couple of weeks, and I'm in the LA one every day. I got to drive right through it. So I'm there a lot. I'm there literally like almost every day except Sundays. Today's my day off from that. So here we go. I mean, it's my Friday, so, you know, I take a whole afternoon off of the downtown thing. But I will tell you this. I can't make this piece for $5,500. And I have access to great diamond wholesalers and their buddies and their friends, and they're great. They're great, but they don't do this. They don't even work with yellow diamonds anymore because they're diamonds, and quite frankly, they get them sometimes, and they show me, and they get all excited, and they're like, look, we've got yellow diamonds like you have. And I go in, and I'm like, that doesn't look anything like what I have. Mine look like sunshine. Mine look like sunshine and glitter and unicorns and happiness, and yours kind of look dull and brown and not really yellow, and they're really light, and I can barely tell because when yellow diamonds aren't really yellow, they look like bad white diamonds. Isn't that a fact? That's a fact. It's what's tricky about yellow diamonds is if you get not so great yellow diamonds, they look like bad white diamonds. That's what happens. So we can't be there. And yet, I'm going to do better than 55. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys. We have a couple of people on the phone lines, but they're probably making requests. So here's what I'll do. And I'm sorry this is taking longer, but look at the money you're saving. I'm at your mercy here, and I do want to get this one home to somebody. So instead of 55 or 54 or 53 or 52, and remember there's over $6,000, closer to $7,000 just in the gold without the diamonds, and there's almost 5 carats in yellow diamonds, and they're natural from the earth, they're not treated or heated, and there's a lot of them, and they're all right up top where everyone can see them. It's beautiful. And maybe this is going to be the Christmas gift that you set aside. Maybe you're just going to say, I treat myself because you know what? I deserve to have the good stuff, and I know nobody else in the world is going to do that price. I know, I can tell, I can see it. She got to make something happen today, and I'm here to be a part of it. That's exactly what's happening. Brutally honest. Making something happen here, making something out of nothing, and now the nothing is the price you're paying in comparison with what it's worth. And it's not 52 or 51. Here is, I cannot go any lower. Even the tennis bracelet, which, yeah, was a fraction of this size, I can't do this. Guys, we're going to do $5,000 to open. It's my final offer. I can't do any better. I'm already losing so much money. This could be very well my last time I'm ever invited to host the show. So somebody else has got to be able to get more money for a yellow diamond bangle like this than me. But here's what we have. We have 5,000. No, we don't. Never mind. I'm going to offer 5,000 to open. 60 more seconds. That is it. And you know what? It's fair to say, I don't think there's going to be 100 people giving you a competition here. So you might be able to get in, and it's like you're the only one at the auction. And this could be your moment of a lifetime. There is a money-back guarantee. If you're thinking right now, well, now it's just too good to be true. I was starting to get into it at 10,000 or 8,000 or maybe even 6, but now it just can't be good because it's too low. You know that. It is that good. It's just a matter of let's get it out the door to somebody, and you have a money-back guarantee. So if you don't have to take my word for it. Get it at home. Let us ship it to you. Let's see what you think, and be absolutely floored. And there it is, $5,000 to open. Let's go. Let's see if I don't have an open. It's not going to happen. All right, so that's okay. That's all right. Apparently, I don't know. Maybe everyone that asked about it all week long is just they're not here today. That's okay. That's fine. But $5,000 to get it started, and we do not have an open. Okay. Well, let's be on our way then. And we'll show you Tanzanite. We'll move that up from the top of the hour. Wowza. So this is last call. Did I miss something? Is something going on today that I need to know about? Ay, ay, ay. This is crazy good. No open, 30 seconds more. I know, we'll take it down. I promise you, we'll move on, I promise. I promise if you're waiting, if you're saying, show me anything but yellow diamonds, if suddenly we hate yellow diamonds, that's okay too. But I gotta tell you, they have been the most popular thing. And yeah, if I had my way, we would have started with this one and worked our way down. Sure, I'll try it on again. Here it is on the hand again. And remember, it's an average size, which sounds crazy, but it fits most everybody. And you gotta trust me when I tell you, it fits nearly everybody. That's a fact. So this is just, I can't stop looking at it. I can't stop admiring it on my own wrist. Look at how beautiful this is. Now that is a wow. That's a wow right there. 5,000 no open. Let's move on. The clock's out. I've overstayed my welcome. Yellow diamonds, you're coming with me. I want to buy it. Now, of course, I wouldn't even resell this. This is worth a fortune. I wouldn't even resell it. I'm buying that and keeping it. I'm keeping it. You might see that on you might see that on my wrist for every other day that I'm here forever and ever and ever, amen, because that is just too good a value there. I'm keeping that. That is awesome. $5,000 to open. Do we have the open? We have a new register over there? Are we going to wait for him? What's happening, Victor? You don't have a phone in your hand. You don't have a friend you can call? They hung up on you? You're kidding. Were you rude? You are so rude. I kid with him because he's the nicest operator I've ever worked with. I've told him that before. I've worked with literally hundreds of operators over the 26 years I've been doing this, and I said, Victor, you're the best one. So I kid. He's like, yeah, he's the best. So you guys call Victor. Call Victor just to talk to Victor because he's that wonderful. We don't get him that often because he's, med school and all that stuff. He's going to go help me with my headaches one day, right? Neurology still, yes. I've been a migraine sufferer for years, ever since I started the business, ironically. Go figure. I had never had a headache in my life until I got into the TV business doing home shopping. And then I started getting migraines every week from here on out. So anyway, go figure. So yeah, Victor's like, yeah, I can diagnose that. I didn't even finish medical school. It's the lights, girl. It's the lights. It's the lights and the stress. And probably screaming for 3 hours every day. But here we go. $5,000. Do we have it? We've got it? We've got it. Okay, so we've got the open, and you know what? We're going to give it a final 2 minutes. It's going to go. So we just got the open just to kind of reset and let everyone know that this is going to sell. This is going to be gone. There is no, you can't go online and find it. No, it's going to be gone. $5,000 is the bid. You have no competition right now, so yay for our opening bidder here. And anybody else who wants to get in, we didn't do $1,000 increments or $100 increments. It's $10 increments, $10. And money back guarantee is still there. So you've got a under-cost opportunity, because I don't kid about that. My background's in journalism. I don't believe in that. Integrity is important to me, so that's there. $5,000, guys, $5,000. We are in last call. I'm going to give it 2 minutes, Tony. Now, I know the delay is a little bit longer these days, so I'm telling you now. You might want to dial in really, 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 really fast. Like now would be the good time. Like right here, right now, start dialing now, and we'll take care of the rest. Because when the 2-minute clock ends, we have to close the auction. You can't jump in. I have so many people that get mad with me. I don't make the rules. I don't make the policies. But I'm just the communicator. You know, they always say, don't shoot the messenger. I give it 2 minutes, and then we close the auction. If you're a couple seconds behind, I can't do anything about it. That's why you just want to dial in a hurry, be there ready to go, because this is something I implore you to try this. If you're even remotely sort of kind of thinking about it, try it, because you're going to be very, very impressed. And maybe it doesn't translate on TV, or maybe we get it again. I get it, it's a bigger piece. This isn't for everybody. If you're ultra, ultra, ultra like never get out of flip-flops, never get out of sweatpants, it might be too dressy for you. I would agree with that. If you're never going to wear it, it's not worth investing into. But if you are somebody who doesn't mind looking your best or getting a little dressed up here and there, and I don't mean ball gowns. I've been wearing it all day with a blazer, just a double-breasted blazer, pretty simple. You can wear it with a dress, a suit, casual attire, jeans and a shirt, whatever you got. I mean, it's a bangle. So I think inherently bangles are kind of fun. They're kind of fun. They're kind of sexy. They have that, it's not going to spin and turn, so the diamonds always stay up top because it's oval in shape. This isn't a round bangle. It's oval. So the oval keeps all those diamonds. You're nearly 5 carats in yellow diamonds up top. Even if you're a reseller, this has got to be tempting right now. We're about to give it 2 minutes, and it will be done for good, sold and done, okay? Y'all ready? Let's get to it. Final call. Please don't hesitate. You've got a money-back guarantee. You have weeks to think about it once it gets on your wrist. That's when you decide. Here's just the take advantage of the moment. Here's the let's go get the big deal that seems just, quite frankly, too good. I agree, because it is. I don't just agree with you on that. You're right. It's too good a deal. It is. It's too good. Let's take a last look at it, and we'll give it our final 2-minute clock. Here we go. This is it. Last chance, last call, and it will be gone. And that's all we can do is just, give away gold and give away fine diamonds and give away something with natural colors and all of that. 3 rows. And they're not small. These are not, if you think there are 460 diamonds, I don't think so. We could sit here and I could bore you to tears by counting them, but look at that. They even graduate slightly just at the edge, just where it starts to taper along those hinges there, and you've got full double figure 8s. Excuse my fingerprint, I just put it on and took it off, but there it is. And you got 82 seconds now. 82 seconds now. Come on in, make the phone call, participate. We have a lot of brand new registers that have been shopping lately. That's wonderful, because where else do you find deals like this? Where are you going to find? I don't care if it's basic plain white diamonds. There's no 460 diamond bangle here. By the way, we should bring out, wait, I gotta stop the clock here. Stop the clock, hold on, I just thought of something. I can bring it out. I kid you not, I have a 3 carat 63. Do we not have a 3 carat 63 single row white diamond bangle? It's a fraction of this size. It's white diamonds, halfway around, 1 row. 360 is the carat weight, a carat less, and it's more money. I can bring it out. I can show you the bag. We have a white, again, just illustrating the point of this is like a too good moment, really, 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 really just beyond. The 360 white diamond single row bangle that is here is $6,500 right now. I'm not kidding. This is $1,500 less than a single row white diamond bracelet that we have here that is 360 in diamonds, white diamonds. That just, okay, proceed with the clock. That just popped in my head and just dawned on me that, wow, there's another illustration of value when you consider it that way. I can get you 1 row of white diamonds and it's still much more money. Not a little, a lot more money. So it's just go time. This is just what had to happen today. The circumstance led to this. Yeah, it's just one of those perfect moments where you're looking at an opportunity nobody else gets, and here it is, and 30 seconds remain, last call, $5,000, $10 increments, here we go. White, there's no choice to make, it's just yellow gold, average size, fits most, and yet here it is, can go right out. And yet look how stunning that is with the yellow diamonds, perfectly matched, incredible bright. What do we always say? Look at them in comparison. They're brighter than the yellow gold they're set in. They're brighter, they're more prominent, they're just really sparkling and dazzling because they're also VS clarity as well. And the auction is about to close, and here we are with our very, very, very last call. How we doing? Anybody want to go 5,000, 10 or more? And I'm just pointed up towards you. There's all that gold. Sure, it's hinged on one side. And there's your 2 figure 8s. Excuse my fingerprint. And there's your other side. Smooth hinge. Nothing to catch on anything. And we have, do we have 5,000, 10 or more? Anybody want to take it a little higher? Average size. It fits a 6.5 to 7.5. Hear me out, guys. It fits. I just had a question about the sizing, and someone just said 7. Not technically. Hold on. Someone's going to have this question. I think I need to address this again. For those of you asking, but what size is it? It's what we call an average. A bangle doesn't just have one fit. It's basically 2.5 inches on the inner. If you go across that length of the oval, what it is it fits a 6.5 to 7.5. So if you wear a 6.5, 6 3/4, 7, 7 1/4, or 7.5, this bangle works. So again, it's not meant to be like that. It's meant to give a little bit of room, so therefore it fits a number of average sizes. Hopefully that helps. You don't have to think, oh, I'm a 7 or I'm a 6.5. It'll work or not work. It works for all of them. All right, back to the wheel. And now, do we have it gone? All right, gone? You got it. So that's sold. Well, done. That's it. And now our top of the hour is 2 minutes away, and we still have a tanzanite still to come. We have a great looking tanzanite. It's almost 3 carats in size. We have a really special mandarin. If you've been waiting on the mandarin, I guess I can't even wear that anymore. Shame on me for showing that this early. Then can't even get to wear it for the rest of the day. Look at this tanzanite coming up as our top of the hour. And again, something special got to follow that bangle. The bangle's gone. And now we're talking about a tanzanite here for our top of the hour. We still have Paraibas we can show you that are huge in size. We'll have quite the recap for you as well. And we're going to come in a little closer to get back to our ring depth here. But you've got a nearly 3 carat in our tanzanite here in an Asher cut. Well, 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 hello. Welcome in to what we were saying is we're bringing you some newer designs of late that actually have more gold than usual, a little heavier, thicker, wider kind of style that don't have as much of the frill in diamonds. I mean, you keep it pretty classic and simple here, but instead you have this important halo with the red flashes coming through and a wider statement of gold. And that's really, really exciting. So welcome into our last little bit. We're about to be in our final hour of our incredible Sunday afternoon. It's almost afternoon out here too, so now it's all afternoon, and we're happy for that. Now here we have the Tanzanite 113-1979 is your item number. And yet, last call on the show, if you have any questions on anything, let me know. It started with huge popular items. We had some really cool peridots and pink sapphires and orange diamond rings, turquoise, all kinds of good things. So if there's anything you want to ask about from earlier, or even from yesterday or any of the week, let me know. But this is a delight. We get to bring you a new style in our Tanzanite. 113-1979 is going to start with a 2 carat 70 on the blue wing block D Asher cut, and then 32 points in diamonds around it as well. And that is a really fabulous look. And don't forget, we added an under gallery. Yes, we did. That's going to be crucial because, you know, when you get a little wider style, you want to have that under gallery built in. It just adds comfort. Now, it was a lot of extra gold and money on our part. Doesn't matter. Wanted to really make sure everything has to be done right. Everything has to be done properly. That's what you have here. So I'm going to give it a little bit of room here. You can get any gold. So this is another great thing. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And once again, I almost wish with the popularity of yellow lately, I almost wish this was in the yellow gold currently. But it is a fabulous, fabulous Tanzanite. There's no doubt about it. And it gives more of that everyday wearable feel. I get this question a lot. Everything we do has diamonds, pretty much. But a lot of you ask, would you ever consider toning down the diamonds because I'm more casual or I really want to have every single day. I've never seen Tanzanites like yours anywhere. I really want to delight and wear it every day. And so that's where, again, this style, I think, is really what so many of you have been asking me for, is can we bring something that's even a little bit more casual? Still want the great quality. Casual, a lot of people misinterpret casual as low quality. Like, if that's how you interpret quality, not really proper in jewelry. It doesn't, just because like casual doesn't make it unimportant. Casual doesn't make it lesser quality. It just means the styling of it, right? You can get high quality clothing that's casual. Trust me, there are great designers that do like sweatsuits and they charge thousands of dollars. And then there's fast fashion that does cocktail dresses, right? And it's $20 and it's a dress that looks dressier, that you can wear out to a dressier occasion. Sure, it doesn't, you can have both. But point is, what about those of you that say, I want the quality, I see your quality, it's better than anywhere else, especially in Tanzanite. How can I get something I can wear every single day? This is really that ring. It's a classic. It has a signet type of feel. It doesn't mean it's this ring. It doesn't have a monogram. It doesn't have a date. It doesn't have anything that's one single letter or anything like that. It's a stone-centric piece, but it has a wider band style. So without being a cigar band, it still has that wider presence. Comes to a plateau a bit, so it doesn't also sit up high. That's another question I get a lot of is, would you consider making pieces that sit a little lower because that makes it a little easier to wear? This one doesn't sit up too high, doesn't have big pronounced baskets like a basket would sit up. Instead, the stone is sunken into the gold. So we add more gold and stick the stone into the center, so it really has a nice plateau, meaning a lower profile. So hence easier to wear. And it's a 270, so it's still a good size stone, blue wing block D, and 32 points in diamonds go around it, but you get that higher gold presence on the side with all that mirror finishing. Here's what it looks like, and then let's take a look at it here as well so you can see how gorgeous those red. This is just, again, our camera's sitting higher than the piece. So when I do this, we get basically up to eye level. So you're looking directly at your stone, just like so. Here's the finishing on the inside, and you can choose. Oh, would I love to see this in yellow gold. Lately, we've been loving our tanzanites in yellow gold. That would be a beautiful thing to see together. That would be lovely as well. So here's the deal. You got this big moment here. Wow, those reds are just something special, aren't they? And we're going to go ahead and blow it out when it is supposed to be. Yeah, I don't think that $49.99 is going to fly at this point. So let's make it really interesting. And come on in if you really enjoy the look of a more casual, wider band, something with a big stone presence still. This is it. And you can see that tanzanite. Well, now it really gets to show off. You really get to see how beautiful this is, the light brightness you get out of the open color of the Asher. The step faceting really shows off the gleaming reds, no doubt about it. And it's not going to be $49. That's now a was price. Get the white, get the yellow, get the rose gold. That's totally up to you. But it will be better. And this is one of those, one for the ages here. It's not going to be even $49. I'll just price it to go. I mean, that's all we can do. Finished under gallery as well on the inside. That's always going to be there no matter what size or gold color you order. That will always be there. So you get that really important feature as well. And what we've got, second to none here, not $39, not $29. Here's your big value. Such a great top of the hour. And then we've got so much more to show you, including rubelites and diamond earrings and diamond necklaces that are affordable. I know we're looking for affordable. We got it. We've got a diamond classic setting. Oh, you're going to love it. Diamond necklace, flash sale. Didn't even tell you about that yet. So get ready. It's coming. But here's our tanzanite Asher cut. Big 270, almost 3 carats in size, should be going for 38.50 carat. That's what others get for their tanzanite per carat. We're doing something vastly different for you, and it's not even $2,500. The perfect way to go. I think a gentleman could wear this too. I think so. A pinky ring maybe for the guys? Yes. That style lends itself well to a unisex type of styling. It's definitely bigger and bolder in the gold, much like we see in the bangle today. Today's a big gold day, isn't it? And yet this one's not going to be 25 or 24. 23, 22, top of the hours here. It's our last hour of our week. We don't see you till Wednesday night. So here's where we get you the big value on the tanzanite, not 22 or 21 or 2,000. I'm blowing it out for $1,999. That is it. You get the major Asher cut. We got to go quickly through the rest of the show. It is going to be so, I mean, look at that. Look at that stone. Look at the reds. Watch it tip up to your eye level here so you can see the intensity of those reds. And keep in mind, I got the highest amount of light you can ever do. If I block, I'm going to try to block a light here best I can. Look at that. It gets better. This is where, again, replicating. See how, yeah, if I darken it a little bit, it's not easy for me to shadow it from this angle. Let me do this. I'll pop it up to your eye level. Let me try to block a light here. Look how intense that stone gets. This is where the light is actually a detriment. It helps the diamonds, but it's a detriment to the tanzanite. All that saturation level, it's blue wing block D. This is the best of the best. So you get that really, really important material at its $19.99 to get that one home. Try it. White, yellow, or rose gold as well. So you have some really good options there in your gold color, and we're of course sizing for you for free and shipping for free. Not a one-time deal. I know it's every day, so right, not special, right? I actually think it's more special when you ship every day for free. I think that's great. So here we are, last call at $19.99. Okay, so we also have earrings coming up. They were actually, true story, they were supposed to be here yesterday. but we got so involved in so many great pieces yesterday, we didn't have a chance to bring them out. So today, we get to bring you the prettiest diamond earrings. And I mean the prettiest, because there's actually multiple ways to wear them as well. So we'll get to it coming up next. And I think we're all craving something affordable. Probably a big diamond earring is not the way to do that, but I think that anything goes today. So let's just go ahead and make what we got to make happen. And that's going to equate to a lot of big values coming up on our diamond earrings. 113-1292 is coming up next. Let's show you this gorgeous earring. This one's going to be a little interesting to sit on a wheel here because there's two ways. You've got an earring here that's a hoop with a stud, basically. So it's not a stud you wear on its own because there's no actual post, but it's a removable charm. The big diamond you see is actually a removable piece from the hoop. So think of it like a charm, although charm kind of sounds chintzy. There's nothing chintzy about this diamond. It's a big diamond. It's a round brilliant, and those are in the yellow. Now, I'll tell you what, if you want them in the white gold, finally we have something in yellow gold. Probably not the best way to show off the diamonds, but you know what? Yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold are your choices. Actually, it's only yellow or white on this one. I'm sorry. 113-1292 is the item number. So white or yellow, 1 full carat though. Oh no, this is going to be a little crazy. You have a 50-point diamond in each earring. We got to stop here and pause because this is immediately taking me back to something I did on a random Thursday night or Friday night months ago. Still is what's talked about today is the biggest diamond value we've had in white diamonds. It was a stud earring. They were this size. They were just a basic stud. It was the same carat weight, but basically without the hoop. The hoop earring you have here, now these were supposed to be here yesterday, kid you not. They are $1,799 earrings as a big special. I did not do them yesterday. We ran out of time. We had too much going on with the pink diamond ring and so many other great things. So here's what I have for you. Today, we get to bring you a flash sale. This was not the case yesterday. This is the case today. Sometimes the show's got to balance out the merchandise. It's a long, complicated behind the scenes. We don't need to get into it. Unless you need to start a network of jewelry, then I can tell you the inside scoop. But basically, you want to balance out your inventory on any given day. I work really hard at that to make sure every show has something for everybody. So here's the deal. This $17.99 earring that's brand new was the price yesterday. And by virtue of the fact that we have a higher end show today, and the last thing we needed was a really high end diamond earring at a $17.99 price tag, and we've had nothing but high end all day, what I'm doing is I'm putting together a 1 day only, 1 item only flash sale event that we did not even tell you about until now. So that if you still want to get gorgeous diamond jewelry and you don't have 5, 6, 7, or even 2,000 to spend, we have got the ultimate value on a removable diamond drop earring. It's a hoop, it's a drop. It can be either or. You could go asymmetric. You can wear the hoop or the diamond other ways. You can get as many pairs as you want. And what a gift idea. What an ultimate gift idea for anybody of any age, so that you can have the classic hoop in solid 14 karat gold. These click enclosure hoops are one of the most popular thing we do. We're just including the bigger diamonds as well with it. So you're going to have, and this has never been on before, so it's a little more difficult to understand the meaning behind a flash sale if you've never seen it, which is why I'm telling you our big top of the hour special value yesterday was $17.99. They never got here. They were never shown. They were never mentioned. We get to do it today at a flash sale price to bring you a brand new low. There's white or yellow gold to choose from, so you're going to choose your favorite gold color there. Or I can imagine that it could be very popular today to get one of each. If you can or like to mix and match and have a nice wardrobe of gold colors, let's show them to you. Wait till you see these on. Gorgeous. And they're all removable. So what you do is there's an O-ring on the diamond. The diamond is still in a basket. And then the O-ring completely removed. So I'm going to borrow this one. It's a click enclosure. I'll show you the hoop here. Let's also just show you here on the hand. So what I've done is I've already opened it up because I'm going to remove the actual round, but here's the length you get with the diamond. Okay, so if you decide to have the diamond right there with it, you're going to have a length top to bottom of 5/8 of an inch. If you remove the diamond portion, which I'm going to do right now, so all you do is just, that was easy, string it right off the hoop. You've still got a hoop now that if you click it closed is going to be the diameter, and it is a round, and so this will be your 1/2 inch diameter hoop. So you can choose to wear it like this or add the diamond. Now I'm going to show it with the diamond so you can see how the whole set is going to pair up. But what we need to do is get you on the lines right away, right now. It's very limited as well, which is part of why we were able to put together a flash sale event for you today. We're going to lose money on every pair, but that's okay because we don't have all that many to go around. So it's going to be a pretty simple, easy, quick deal here, but you definitely want to dial in a hurry if you're thinking about owning this incredible earring. So I'm going to pop one on. Again, 1/2 inch hoop. And then it's going to have a 5/8 inch drop if you wear it with the big diamond, which again, can't stress to you enough how important that diamond is, and that it's a 1/2 carat individual stone, and you get 2 of them. Seriously, one of the most gorgeous earrings. Look at that. Simple and easy to wear, really, really, really affordable is what they're going to be. They're already affordable at $17.99. I don't think anyone's going to dispute that, but we have the ultimate flash sale opportunity for you. And again, the bigger issue here is not about even the price tag that's so low. It's about the fact that we are so limited in the quantity, so we're not going to have enough to go around for everybody. That's the bigger issue. And again, white or yellow end, that's up to you. What we have are the certain number of diamonds, so we can't make them anymore after the number of diamonds are sold out. And obviously every pair takes 2 diamonds. Let's go back. We're very busy on the phone lines. These are so incredible, and even from a distance, I want you to see them, because when you have a diamond this big, it's going to be seen even from a distance away, and that's important too. So as you look at them here, just to really remind you how important this is, but every day. You know, a lot of times when we do, see that diamond is, if you did not have a bigger diamond, you would never see that from this distance away. You would never be able to read that as a diamond earring on my ear, because that is just, look at that, the size of that. And again, take off the diamond, where's the hoop? Classic 1/2 inch hoop, clicking closure couldn't be easier. It's easy, you don't even have to take these off if you don't want to. Like the end of the day, it's been a long one, okay, lay down, get down for a little nap, right? Remember that? We need to go back to that. If you need a little nap, don't have to take your earrings off, because that all-around hoop is comfortable enough to even lay your head down and not be uncomfortable at all. So $17.99, they will not be. We're really busy. We're starting to get busier too. This is really incredible. Flash sale event, didn't even tell you. I mean, this is truly the definition of a flash sale. And instead of $17.77, any savings you could get on diamonds and gold right now, take it. VS diamonds of huge sizes, take it. You could even, if you have a small enough other hoop, like a small, skinny, narrow hoop that's larger, you can put those diamonds on those other hoops. You can wear it as a charm, on a bracelet if you have a smaller finding. You could wear it as a pendant if you have a smaller chain. Again, the options are limitless. What you're getting is some of the most important diamond weight we've brought you, and they're not 17 or 16 or 15. This is crazy. And the best kind of crazy we love to do, diamonds on sale, bigger diamonds as well. Take another look at them. I'll show them to you again, close up, together. They will not last. There are only a few pairs to go around. It's why we can get away with this flash sale here for you, and why you're saving the big, big bucks today to get this hoop and this multiple, like a convertible style that we love the idea behind. And again, all you got to do is jump on the phone lines. We're getting really busy. I know there's a little bit of wait time. Bear with us. We'll be right there with you. We have a lot of new registers that are shopping as well these days. That makes sense. These are still VS diamonds. Love the fact they're huge rounds. They're not going to be 15. You thinking $14.99? Me too. That's a wonderful flash sale savings. We're going to go even lower and do even better. And all you need to do with 45 minutes left is get something special that you're going to wear. You know, there's a lot of ways to invest in jewelry, but the best investments you ever make are the pieces you wear time and time again. My most affordable piece of jewelry I own is probably my signet ring, without a doubt. And it's the one that costs the least, but I wear the most. So therefore, it was the biggest value ever. Now it was gifted, so that's a whole other issue. But still, it didn't cost much. It's not the price of a 20-carat diamond. It's not. It's gold. But I wear it every day, every moment. That's it, except for the 2 hours of the gym. That's it. I wear it every other moment of every other day. I'm telling you right now, this is that investment. Such a small price when you wear it every day in multiple ways. I would honestly, you know, I love the style hoop as a stack. So if you have multiple piercings, you might want to get multiples and stack them up the ear as well. They'll look incredible that way. But I'm taking some liberties here, big time. Big time. The $14.99 is the flash sale price. What do you call a flash sale gone even better? What happens when you drop a flash sale event price and go even lower? And you hear those phone lines. We are jam-packed. I'm not going to have enough to go around for everybody. That's obvious. We're going so much lower than 14, then 13, then 12. I promise you, Christmas gifts, Hanukkah gifts, any anniversary coming up, big birthday coming up, a treat yourself moment. You know, most of y'all just shop for yourselves. We talk about gifting a lot. Nobody does it. Everybody loves to shop our fine jewelry for themselves. You tell me this all the time. I only shop the TVON jewelry for myself. I get the good stuff. I can shop everywhere else for gifts. I need to get the good stuff from my own collection. That's when I shop at TVON. Get yourself a couple pairs. Get a white and a yellow. Do whatever you want. But honestly, with this price coming down the way it is, and operators, you have to do me a favor today. I ask one thing today, tell me how many you're getting, because this is where I'm not limiting you one per customer. You can get 2 or 3. You can get a white and a yellow. You can get 2 in yellow if you want to stack them up the ear. Do whatever you want, but it's not $12.99. This price will never happen. I can tell you that because they're going to sell out. There's that obvious point of they're not going to be here in an hour, so it doesn't matter what price they are. They're not even going to be here available to sell. They're not even 12. We need it affordable, right? This is why this is happening. I had to balance the show out. We've had a lot of pricey. We've got to have something affordable, even if it means a tremendous loss for us here at TVON. You get it. You get the savings. You know great diamond values. They're not even 12. How about $1,199 every single pair? Or okay, we have 8 pairs gone already, and you're getting 2, so that means 9. So 9 pairs gone already, and we're not done. We're not done, operators. Don't place an order yet. We are going to go absolutely bonkers here. This is better than a flash sale. I don't know what you call it. Fabulous, yes. Fancier? It's the fancier. It's the fanciest of flash sales because it's big diamonds. They're 50 points minimum each. There's 1 carat total weight. They are round, brilliant, 58 facet perfection, and there are 2 ways to wear them. And even if you want to really step outside the box, listen, if you're feeling really daring one day, you could wear one with a diamond and one without a diamond. And suddenly you'll be embracing that whole asymmetric trend that all the big designers are doing, and you can feel fabulous and like you're really on trend, like you're a rock star for a day. They're not even $11.99. Skip it. Everybody's got to get a pair. This is my roll call. That's what this should be called, roll call. Everybody watching today should be getting a pair because they're not even $11.99 or $10.99 or $1,000. I got to go out there and keep count. I may be going out there to take phone calls, help our operators out. That's how busy we are. That's exciting. I like that idea. Let's go $999 for every pair you want. And that's unbelievable. Now, operators, you do have to yell them out. You have to tell me how many you need because I am literally limited. So again, if you're not telling me, guys, please tell me how many you're getting. Just yell it out. Just take a moment and say, I need 2, I need 1, I need 5, I need whatever. Just go ahead and tell me because this is $9.99 for the pair and it's a convertible style earring. It's a hoop by itself or a hoop with the diamond drop. And you know what? Whatever you need, this is it. But this is where please get a white and a yellow. This is a 1 day only, right now only price tag. It doesn't ever, if you want them even, listen, even if I didn't sell out in the next couple minutes, if I don't sell them out, they're $17.99 in an hour. In 40 minutes, they're $17.99. Even if I don't now, I don't think there's any possibility that I'm not selling these out with the number of calls that are on the phone lines right now. We have been waiting for something affordable today, and here it is. And you know what? Thank goodness they weren't here yesterday at $17.99 because look at how much money I am saving you right now when I've got a $9.99, the best of the best in a flash sale event right now. This is unheard of, and all you have to do is say how many pairs you want. I would really, truly get a white and a yellow. I love white and yellow. I love to mix and match them, but I got to say, I really, really like that one day I'm wearing white gold, one day I'm wearing yellow gold. I always want my favorite earrings to be in both colors. Think about getting 2. Think about getting them as gifts. Think about for anybody, I would say 16 years old and on up. I think it'd be a perfect, if you're looking for gifts for granddaughters. I don't always have giftable things. I don't always have fine jewelry that works for everybody. Some fine jewelry is really for a more sophisticated woman who's really, you know, again, who's got her own collection going, her own style. This could be really for a brand new, like a first-time fine jewelry purchase for a child, for a young girl, for a tween. This could be for all of us sophisticated ladies who have been down the, we've been through the jewelry rodeo many times and we know what's up. This is still the piece you get. And it's $999 on a massive flash sale. I mean, they could have been $14.99 and that would have had the same result. Same exact result, same busy phone lines, people getting more than one pair, same result at $14.99, but instead I took an extra $500 off the flash sale. So it gets even better. And that's why you want to get them. And finally, they're in yellow gold. I've been begging for everything in yellow gold today, and look at this, yellow gold. Now you can still get the white gold as well. But remember, so many ways to wear them, and quite frankly, a lot of places right now, and I'm sorry to say this because it's just the gold industry and it's what the gold's doing. A lot of places right now, a 14 karat gold half-inch hoop like this is by itself is that price of $9.99. And if you're thinking, I don't know about that, famous last words, right? I don't know about that. Well, I'll tell you what, get into a jewelry store. Try to even find 14 karat solid gold hoops right now. Because everything's like plated. Everything's plated. It's mystery metals. It's tin foil. It's things like that. It's aluminums and stainless steels and sterling's plated. And guess what? You know it's an ever-evolving gold market when the high-end jewelry right now is sterling silver. And most people have said, you've heard everybody on TV talking about it, we don't do sterling silver anymore. We used to, but we don't anymore because it's too expensive. And I'm going, try selling gold, okay? We're still doing gold and making it affordable. We got a sterling silver costume jewelry price here. And oh, by the way, a full carat in diamonds as well. A 50-pointer on either ear with the hoop, with the drop, or wear them by themselves. I mean, come on. What's not to love? And it's the simplest click enclosure. And you know what? If you have other jewelry at home, you might be able to wear those diamond charms, if you will, in other ways. And I'm going to stop using that term because these are not like the idea in my mind when I say charm. I think it's something you put on a beaded bracelet as a kid. Like, these are half carat VS diamonds. They're half carat VS diamond round brilliants. These are not, but my point is by saying charm, it's removable, and you could essentially, if you have something small enough to go through that O-ring, it's wearable in other ways. So, you know, it's an option. It's an option. Like I have these really gorgeous hoops that I love. They're very large, but they're very thin because I like all types of hoops, and they're very thin. So I could take those diamonds and also put them on my 2-inch very wire thin hoops as well. And that would be another look. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where if you have another hoop at home, maybe it's a different diameter, it's a larger size, you can put those diamonds on a larger hoop as long as it's a thinner, narrow style like this is. We are completely backed up on our phone lines. This is no surprise. It's our biggest flash sale, I think, now, because guess what? We basically did the same thing that had an even bigger response on a random Friday night that was just studs. Basically, it was just the diamonds. Now you're getting a full-on 14 karat gold hoop with it. And I got to tell you, if you got those studs and you're going, yep, I got those. I was there that day. I saw that flash sale, and I got the diamond studs of this size for that price. You just get these two, and then you go get another piercing, right? A lot of you already have more than one, but if you want, like how many times have I had people write on the chats, they go, well, I didn't have more than one piercing, but I love TVON jewelry so much and want to wear more of it. I got another piercing for the occasion, so I can wear more earrings at a time. Go ahead. Honestly, if you got the studs, this is an even better deal. Can't believe I'm saying those words. Never thought I would be able to top that flash sale that I did with the 1 carat studs, but this does. And thank goodness you're here right now on this Sunday, August 16th, to be a part of it, because this ain't happening on any other day. And even when you call, a lot of you will call at 1:30 today. Now, no one's going to be here to answer your phone call, right? We try to give some people some time with family and friends here. But I got to tell you, 1:30 today, the deal's not here. The deal's not available. So you take it now, you get it now, because why would you pay more and why would you want to miss out? Honestly, I'd pay more if it means not missing out. I've been more heartbroken by missing out on items than I ever was by paying more for an item. I'll pay more if I really want it, right? I pay more if I know it's still a value. That's still a value. $1,800 is still a value for this earring, but instead it's $9.99. And the deal is this: you don't want to pay more. I don't want to pay more. Nobody does. Get it now. Secure what you can. And remember that there's also a money-back guarantee on these earrings as well, even on the flash sale. So whether it's an auction, a flash sale, or any other kind of value I give you, any other kind of savings I give you, you're going to have that money-back guarantee to decide once you get it at home. Because there's a lot of naysayers out there, and I get it. You've probably been wronged by other places you've shopped. And this is why do you think we have so many new viewers? Why do you think? Is it because all of a sudden we've got more airtime? No, we have less. So if you think, well, why is it that we have so many brand new viewers? Because people are sick of being wronged by those other places, right? They've shopped the other places that they've been shopping for a while. Maybe they've gone downhill. Maybe the quality's not there. Maybe they're not doing gold anymore. And you have found a better option. And guess what? TVON, not a better option, it's the best option. And I think we're proving that to you day after day after day after day. And then somehow we're making our own values even stronger and better day after day after day after day. So again, this is not the one you say, maybe next time, or let me think about it, or let me call Herb down the street and see if he can do better. Yeah, on lab grown, on plated metals, maybe. I don't even know. And honestly, guys, when I am setting the revolution here, because this is truly where everyone's going, well, I'm just going to go buy lab grown because I want better diamonds for cheaper. There is no better diamond for cheaper, even lab grown, and we're beating lab grown prices here. We really are. The prices on lab grown are skyrocketing. The people that make them, you know what? It's one of those things like, I wish I got in the computer chip business back when I was a kid, but I was a kid, so I didn't get into the computer chip business. So I'm not a multi-billionaire right now because of, you know, luck and timing, right? Well, I wish that a few years ago, I wish that I was making lab grown diamonds. You know why? The profits are massive, but still ultimately, you got to be proud of your product. And you know what? There's a lot to be proud of. Technology is amazing. Innovation's great. But the lab grown, there is such tremendous, go buy what you want. But I will say, and this is the way it is, lab growns have a lot of profit margin. That's why everybody's selling them. They're selling them because there's a big profit margin. Not that case with diamonds. There's hardly any profit margin in diamonds, especially right here, because I got a flash sale going on. Point being, if there's a way to get the natural for the better price than lab grown, I don't see a point. I don't see a purpose. So that's the beauty of what we're doing right now. $9.99. Let's give it 60 seconds. We're almost sold out. Okay, I just got the update because I lost. Yes. So again, what it is, it's called a click enclosure. Let me show it here up close. When you open it up, it basically is going to be one rounded circle. So let me show you a better angle here so I can not block it. So it opens like so. So it's hinged at the base, but it's kind of like that infinite circle, as circles are meant to be, but it clicks closed. You see the little notch there? The little notch is what locks it. So when you do press it closed and it clicks like you just saw, it's a continuous circle, but all you need to do to open it up is simply do that. Did you see that? Just grabbed it, pulled it. That's it. And then that notch is what secures it. So that's really simple and easy. And that's why there's no post jamming into behind your ear there. There's no extra backing to lose. There's no extra backing to worry about. It just clicks closed. This is the most comfortable kind of hoop out there. I wish all hoops were made like this in a way, because I just think, I mean, it's what I live in. I love them, especially in smaller sizes. We don't see it as much in the larger size hoops, but we see it in the smaller sizes because it's the most compact, seamless, and comfortable way to do it. So $9.99 on those earrings, and boy, we all love a discount on diamonds, don't we? And we are proving yet again that we are the leader in value in diamonds the world over, and that includes lab grown, even though we're not selling lab grown. That's a fact. So I love that. I mean, let's really truly talk about value here. Better than lab grown pricing for natural VS stones that are amazing, and they're 50 points. That's not a small stone. If diamonds get more expensive as they get bigger, and these are bigger, they are definitely large. So 50 pointers minimum each, and then you've got the 1 carat total weight and that spectacular brilliance we know of our VS stones that we love, and they're white or yellow gold only, and it's our last call, 60 more seconds. Then we are now 30 minutes away from wrapping up our day. Make sure you get any requests in. Make sure you ask about any piece you want to check on from earlier. Make sure you make requests of any kind so we have a chance to show it to you here live, because there's no better way to know what you're shopping for and see it up close and personal, and see it on and try it on and get all the questions answered and all the perspectives you need when it's here via live TV. Honestly, it's the best way in the world to shop for jewelry. There is no better way. You cannot convince me otherwise. There is not a better way. And I spend my life looking at gemstones and jewelry and diamonds in person, and there's just no better way to actually experience fine jewelry or see the quality and get your questions answered than buying from an expert through live TV. There just isn't. There isn't, and you won't convince me otherwise. It's just a fact. So this is really how you get in on the deal and make it happen. Get it for you. And again, if you don't love them, you send them back. It's not the end of the world. I get it. I can't make everybody happy, right? We really try. We do. But again, if there's ever something that you wanted, or you just feel like, you know what, I spent years buying costume jewelry and I buy the same things over and over and over every few years and upgrade. Honestly, just go to the top and then you never need to upgrade, and it's a better savings in the long term. You know, if you're used to spending $200, $300, $400 on demi-fine or plated, just go spend a little bit more and get the upgrade that's going to last forever. Jewelry outlives us. Fine jewelry withstands the test of time. One thing about humans, I mean, we're amazing creatures, but we are not immortal. We are not. And there are certain things that are, and gemstones are enduring. gold and jewelry and gemstones. And I don't mean to get dark here, but jewelry outlives us, which is why it's worth, as people who enjoy jewelry now, it's worth investing into the good stuff so that everybody beyond our years enjoys it as well. And it's only getting more and more difficult and scarce to enjoy the real deal of the best in diamonds and gold because of the way the marketplace is going. And listen, it's no different than life. People tend to be followers, right? I don't believe in that. I'm not into that. I really like to be unique, but I gotta say, the whole world, even places that said, we'll never do this, we'll never do that, are trending towards changing to lab grown. And that's all fine and well. Like I said, to each their own. I'm glad it's available for the people who don't know any better. The whole generations beyond our own, they won't even know anything of natural stones. They'll just think everything. Think about it. The people that are being born today will probably know nothing but lab grown diamonds. Isn't that amazing? I mean, again, there's an era. I feel really blessed to grow up in the era I did, when I remember, and I was around for a time when there was not the internet. I mean, I'm that old, and as much as people go, well, I'm old, I mean, you know what? I'm embracing it. I'm thankful that I remember a time when there was no internet, and there were no computers, and video games were pretty basic, and, you know, things like that, and cell phones were big bricks, and they didn't exist for a while, and then they did, and now we've watched so much of our time and our technology evolve, and the jewelry business is essentially doing the same thing, but we're getting to the point where future generations probably are going to think that only diamonds and all diamonds are made in labs, and that's what we know of as the way you and I looked at cubic zirconias is now the way everyone else is looking at diamonds. And yet, we're still holding on to the fact that there are people who want the real deal and want that investment into quality. So there they are, and something just amazing from the Mother Nature and from the earth. I love that. All right, let's go into, we have our last call on the show here, so I gotta wrap this up because they're almost sold out anyways, and they're very important. We still have a lot of busy phone lines, so I'm not saying hang up if you're waiting on hold. I'm saying stay right there because we're counting you in for at least a pair here. But really want to make sure that you have that chance to pick those up. This flash sales are rare. This is obviously a little different in that you hadn't seen them before, but I was literally supposed to put them up yesterday for $17.99, and now they're here for $9.99. So huge value, major moment. I'm going to recap a couple of things, including our big carat and a half Asher cut diamond. Yes. Yes, on the ear again, sure thing. Boy, that's when you know you've been on the presentation a while, when everyone's like, wait a minute, you never tried them on. It was just a while ago. So let me do that again for you with the diamond, keeping in mind that once again, if you are just tuning in for our last half hour, this is also an earring, which is why they're going bonkers nuts. You can wear them as a regular, solid, classic hoop, or you can wear them with the big diamond charm. So it is that's why I'm calling it convertible style, because you are getting two ways. I have no idea if I put this on right. Let's find out together. If I did or if I didn't, I don't know. Probably more so. Yes, maybe. But there they are. So you can see them as a hoop, or with the diamond, which obviously is that large diamond. You can go ahead and ignore everything that's behind it. But again, just really a beautiful look. But I see that's what I love. I do something always slightly longer in the front, and then like to put, even if it's hoops, I like to stack up with smaller all the way up the ear, and I mean, they go like all the way up the ear. So again, just a really special look, but you could always remove it. So this is the 1/2 inch by itself. If you wear it sans diamond, it's a 1/2 inch in diameter. If you wear it with the diamond, it's 5/8 like you're seeing now. And you can see it's just got that subtle movement where even if I'm still and the hoop is still, the diamond on that round O-ring is still giving some extra movement to show off its sparkle, its brilliance, and its shine in such a beautiful way. So that's what they look like on. They're incredible. And they really are wearable for anybody of any age, I believe, up like maybe not a 2-year-old, but I think like a tween on up, 16 maybe on up. Let's go back to the wheel and just get those girls started. Get those girls in the family started with fine jewelry and something really they can be proud to wear. Sure, we can, Suzette. Yes, we can. We can show the inside of that ring again. I am going to recap the carat and a half Asher cut, which just knew was too early. A lot of late arrivals today. We had a lot of late arrivals, and let me remind you, you are getting 2. I'm just wearing the other one selfishly because I love it. So did that help out? So everyone's seeing click and closure, really simple and easy there. Click and closure, no problem. Really beautiful style hoop. And the diamonds, oh, those diamonds, that's what really the big headline is here. It's all about the diamonds, the 50-point individual diamonds, VS round brilliance, and they're fabulous. Really, truly fabulous. So I'm going to show you again there. Look at that. Trying to get that diamond centered up and focused. Let me center it on the hoop too. There you go. It's hard to focus. The camera can only focus on one thing at a time. So here we go. Coming up, though, we got to recap. And again, continuing to welcome in so many dozens and dozens of new registers and new shoppers every single day. And what a pleasure that is, and a warm welcome to everybody just tuning in. You're joining a lot of viewers that have been shopping here for a decade plus that will not shop anywhere else because of the quality and this wonderful value and the quality being so unsurpassed in the industry. So thank you and welcome again to all of our brand new viewers. Very excited to have you with us. So I'm going to get a recap. I'm sort of getting ready here behind the scenes. So we're going to get our recap wheel ready. And yes, one of the things that a lot of you are asking about, which it was on the early side of the show today, and figured, well, it's daytime, maybe we can go early. No, it was still a little early for this ring, but the good news is it's still here for somebody. So we do have an Asher cut diamond. It's my men's or ladies signet style, very heavy diamond ring, but this diamond ring features one huge Asher cut. And then the inside, I know we're still busy on the phone lines on those diamond earrings. We will be probably until close or until sellout. So close is in 22 minutes. Yikes. 22 and a half minutes till closing time as far as on the air. And then, of course, we've got just a couple of minutes here until they probably sell out. So I don't think they'll last the show. But this is where, let me get this another polish here. It's my diamond ring. This is our carat and a half. So we don't usually see carat and a half diamonds of any kind, but especially the white diamonds, because this is always in demand. So the price stays very hefty on white diamonds that are bigger size, especially in an Asher, which has kind of had a revival of late. It's not all a new cut, really, but it's definitely a cut that's back and in big demand. It's also fabulous. It's also, I mean, it's basically like an emerald cut, but it's square. And this one's all wrapped, bezel set, into this wider, think of rectangular style to the east-west set ring, and it's our carat and a half. 1897 is the number. Wow, we did bring this out way earlier, and I knew it was too early, but again, we had so many things to look forward to, and now we've done those, like our yellow diamond bangle and our big flash sale on earrings. So now we get to have this huge carat and a half Asher cut diamond, which is really just a stunner, and very proud to bring it to you at this value. Now, we are getting into the last 20 minutes of the show, had it earlier at, oh, I guess, well, yeah, 13,000, but it was 5,000 open, then we didn't get the open, but that was hours ago. So let's see if we can do this really quickly here. And instead of saying $5,000, let's do this instead, because we are running out of time and I still have a recap, like a bunch of recap pieces, tons to get to. So how about we just say $49.99 and done to the first caller? Maybe that sounds even better. I think it does. So we're going to help you out here, $49.99, and let me know if you would like to have, I got to try it on, and let's show the inside again in case Suzette missed it. Here's the inside. Look at the profile. This is a lot of gold, and yet I could see this anywhere. I was saying pinky, ring, middle, index. I was saying everywhere but the thumb because I think it sits up a little high for being a thumb ring. I think that, I don't know, you could, but it's just, again, really, really sleek. All that mirror finishing. You can get the yellow. We just saw our earrings very popular in yellow. You can get the yellow. Here's what it looks like on my ring finger. So men's or ladies, though, I think it really works. I'm going to show it at this angle so you see it without the glare. And then you're getting that really important large. Who else is doing a carat and a half Asher cut diamond for $49.99? And maybe just the chic of all chic ring, pinky rings. That is how I would wear it, I think. I think that would be like the coolest thing ever, because you see it in comparison to our normal, well, our large signet ring. We do a small version too, but that's the large signet ring. You can see this is not meant to be wide or too long. It's meant to be rectangular, very east-west oriented. And then there, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. The mirror finishing across the top and the profile and all the sides. And I was saying selfishly, I wish it was in the yellow gold. It would be so incredible in the yellow gold. I think I would recommend it in the yellow gold just because we're loving yellow gold. I'm a yellow gold lover too. So I get it. I love yellow gold. I think it's just obviously now more than ever, it's more popular because people want their gold to look like gold. And sometimes white gold can look like other things like platinum and sterling. And so a lot of people are just gravitating more than ever towards the yellow gold. So I kind of wish this was in the yellow gold, but $49.99 either way, you're going to get what you want. We can take that diamond and put it in the yellow gold for you, so not a big deal. It's ready to happen. But $49.99 for a 1.5 carat diamond, pretty impressive there. So let's keep on rocking. We've got more to do, and we only have a little bit of time. So, and we see you not until Wednesday. So, and make sure, this was my other signet type of style with the tanzanite, and the tanzanite's still here. At least I think it is. I didn't hear otherwise. Let me know if anybody took that, but that was $19.99 for the tanzanite. So you can get the diamond ring for $49.99. You can get the tanzanite for $19.99. See how they have similar feels? Not exactly alike, but just a kind of a wider band, more of a plateau to where your center stone is set, and kind of feels really fresh that way. So $19.99, and again, a lot of gold at a little price. We do love that too. A lot of gold, little price. That's not something you hear very often. So congratulations. Keep calling on the diamond hoops, the convertible style with the hoops and the drops. Oh, we still have our orange diamond. So let me add a few things to the mix here that you might have missed, because we got some wonderful pieces that are still hanging out here. And I tell you, every one of them is going to go. Every one of them. Watch this in rings. So we have the tanzanite at $19.99. Yay for that. Here's the $14.99 moonstone. Where are we going to put all this? I'm going to need more room here. We've got the tanzanite. Here's the moonstone. Look at all these similar cuts here. Princess and Asher and radiance and squares and all that. Look at that moonstone in the yellow gold. That's $14.99. Yes, please. And then, okay, here's the deal, guys. Oh, and we only have, we're counting down, 17 minutes now. 17 minutes. Question is, I'll tell you, everything's going to go off this wheel. You know that. And then I do have this orange diamond ring. How is this one of the most affordable ideas of the day? $14.99 for orange and yellow diamonds. The orange diamonds are larger individual stones. The yellow diamonds are paved around the edge. And that's $14.99 for the back center. Come on now. We got some serious value here. And then we have, I did want to flash our peridot pendant and our ruby pendant. Operators, you can let me know if anything sold that I wasn't aware of, but we had a lot of pieces from the very first hour that are still here, like the peridot with the heart-shaped pendant. That's under $1,000 at $9.99. Then I had this large heart-shaped pendant with a ruby. This is a large 18-karat gold. Where am I going to put all this? This is the large ruby pendant. It's a heart-shaped ruby. That ruby's almost a carat. It's 95 points. It's in 18-karat gold. And that one is here for $13.99. So again, getting the recap going. There's the moonstone. Here's the diamond. What are we taking? Let me know, operators, so I can take them down. $9.99 for the peridot pendant. If anybody needs a big Paraíba, we have a carat 47 Paraíba right here. There's the carat 47. Haven't presented it in full, but it's got one big bargain of a price tag. That's our carat 47 Paraíba with a carat 38 in diamonds, all baguettes, and rounds at the very, very edge of some of those baguettes, even though it doesn't look it, there are. And then that's going to be, oh, and I have the leopard opals. I got to show you the leopard opal earrings, the big button style earring in the omega backs. These are the leopard opals in yellow gold, and they are here for under $2,000. And they have every color coming through the leopard pattern. So we've got so many gorgeous pieces here. All you've got to do is pick up the phone and pick a piece. That's really what we're doing, giving you full permission here with these values. Pick a piece, get your favorite, enjoy what we have here. Look at all that value. And again, there's a lot of varying price points up there. The Paraíba being among them as the most expensive, but then of course that Asher cut diamond. Let me know if anybody's getting our carat and a half Asher in that wider. You see how it's totally mirror finished, how the peridot is actually reflecting in it. And anything else we can help you with, let me know, okay? So last call on the show, 15 minutes to go in our week. We don't see you till Wednesday. Remember, no show Monday, no show Tuesday. We see you Wednesday night at 5 Pacific. What'd you pick up there, Jason? Diamond earrings? It's okay. Yeah, we still got earrings going on. I know. It's like earrings. They're just, I could leave them up there till Wednesday and they'd be going. We just don't have that kind of quantity. But weren't those fabulous? We love a fabulous flash sale, don't we? And then also in necklaces. Oh, and one more thing. We had this gorgeous turquoise too. Gorgeous turquoise. I mean, turquoise, $14.99 right here. There's the turquoise for $14.99. So that one's to consider as well. I had this gigantic kind of angel design meets cross design in a necklace coming up. Let me show you that. This is all basically, it's like the first hour. Basically, in a nutshell, here it is. This is that necklace that I feel like has a, it looks like a cross, but it looks like an angel as well, or almost even like a fairy or a dragonfly. It's so just open to interpretation. It's platinum with 36 points in diamonds. It's on a chain that is adjustable, and it's going to be our $9.99 piece in solid platinum. How about that? That's a beautiful style, and it's heavy. You're going to be very impressed when you feel this and when you wear it, because even though it's got that 18-inch chain that's adjustable, the piece itself is where most of that platinum weight is coming from, and it's under $1,000. Come on now. That's crazy good, so $9.99. Who would like to have this necklace in their collection or a great gift idea as well. And look at it from a distance too, so you can see how lovely that is from a distance away. That is quite the piece, isn't it? So that's going to be $9.99, and you see where it's actually that little bit of chain that's dangling, that's the adjustability. So it's got that little charm, that little mirror finish charm that hangs, so if you do have it at any length, really, you're going to always have that little disc or charm that's going to reflect the light beautifully. But $9.99, one only there. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look at everything else. Pendants and rings and earrings that are still available, and the whole wheel will be gone before we go here. So we have 13 minutes left to go in the show, 13 minutes airtime. Last call on anything up here. Anything else you'd like to see or request from earlier in the week, we're here to help you as well. But this is time. We got to move a few more items, guys. A few more items got to go, and it's that whole wheel. And I can't believe the Asher cut. Let me move it up ahead of our turquoise so you can still see it really well. That 1.5 carat diamond has got to go. That's the Asher cut diamond, got to go. The peridot pendant, $9.99. The $13.99 18 karat gold heart-shaped ruby. The $19.99 leopard opal huge omega style earrings. The Paraíba, you can call me. We're going to do something nuts. That Paraíba should be at minimum $29,999. It's not even close. Not even close today, so we can't wait to see who's going to get the Paraíba. Yes. No. Earrings, yes. We presented them, but no aqua rings today. Haven't had one. Not that I can recall. No. Oh, and one more thing, pink sapphire pendant. Hold on, I got another one. Emerald cut pink sapphire. This sold, and then it didn't sell. It sold, but then it came back. So here we are with the pink sapphire that I have to hold. This one is emerald cut pink sapphire, $9.99 in 18 karat gold. So we've got more on the way. They might be thinking of vanadium barrels, Joanne. I did have some vanadium barrels, probably what they're thinking of. If it was this one, the Asher cut, we had this vanadium barrel. It's really blue-green, like the Paraíba. And then I had this vanadium barrel, which is a large cushion cut. These are right under, well, right around $10,000. We can see if we can make those more affordable for you if you'd like to see more information there. How are we doing? Anything of interest there? Yes. Paraíba going on the hand just for fun here. Show me a big Paraíba. We got one. It's 112-9756 here. Let me show this. And I can rock your world with this price tag. I really can. It's not $30,000 even though it has been. We're going to show it on the hand here for you. It's 112-9756. And since we haven't given a full presentation, we'll bring up the graphics now so you can get to know it a little bit better. But understanding that this is a carat 47 ultra neon, ultra bright, ultra clean Paraíba. Also has a diamond weight of 138. So a lot of huge baguettes and then some round brilliance on the edges of those baguettes. So it has this really beautiful true ballerina style mounting. Now it should be $29,999. It's not. It's white gold only. It's in the 14 karat and it's going less than even $15,000, which is historically in past years. If I get a carat and a half Paraíba under $15,000, it goes in the blink of an eye. We're going significantly less than $15,000 or $14,000 or even $13,000. It's $12,999. If anybody would like to grab that Paraíba, at the end of the show, we now have 10 minutes to go. And my question is, what off the entire wheel would you like to have? Paraíba or anything else up here that you'd like to go ahead and grab before it's gone to somebody else? Because that's this, I mean, it's just exactly what happens here at the end of any given day. And don't forget about the pink sapphire piece we brought you for under $1,000. The fabulous, call me on the vanadium barrels if those are of interest to you. We have an Asher, we have a cushion cut, both here for you, and incredible values we can offer there too. We have a diaspora if you want to see something new. Hey, listen, we'll give 60 seconds to this wheel and then we'll show you something else that we haven't shown all day long. So that's going to be coming up. We'll get to a really special brand new item that I'm going to have as our grand finale discount on a, I'll tell you what it is. It's a color changing diaspora, and don't fret, but it's a 9 karat plus stone. So we will have that coming up for the very end. It's a finale. Unless you want to spend all the time here, we can do that too. We really want to make sure just every piece has got to go off that wheel. They've all been presented now. We're talking about really unbelievably special values here. Everything from, well, $12,999 on down to as affordable as $999. Lots of $14.99 and $19.99 on that wheel as well. So you can consider anything you'd like there, but really make sure to make it a priority to get on those phone lines here before we get to our grand finale if we have time. I mean, I'll do whatever you want, but if you're done with this wheel, great. If you're not, we'll stay here. We just want to make sure all these incredible pieces get their home before we go. Any last minute questions on the wheel? That is quite a wheel. Lots of variety, lots of awesome options, lots of wonderful value and savings. And if you need, how are we doing on those hoops? Hoops with diamonds, convertible style hoop, removable stud, kind of. It's not really a stud, but yeah, it's a removable charm with a big diamond. Still available if you want them. 2 pairs left. Okay, 2 pair. Well, and one. Okay, 1 pair left, just like that. So we just had our second to last pair of the diamond earrings go. So you're down to your last option there. And again, welcomed in so many new viewers and new shoppers today. Welcome in everybody. Glad to have you with us. Here we go. Last call on the wheel. Okay, so we are ready for our grand finale. No more questions on that wheel? Sure. Here's the pink sapphire again. This is the $9.99 pink sapphire emerald cut pendant. That one's going to go, and that stone is a 103, so you are getting over a carat in that emerald cut. Think hot pink with a secondary purple. Hot pinky purple, very rich and saturated there, and that is 18 karat gold, $9.99. Somebody's got to get that. Let's move some jewelry here. End of the show is now. 8 minutes left to go. I'll give you a grand finale. I think we're done with this wheel. We're done with the recaps. There's your information on that pendant I'm holding right there. If you'd like to get that at $9.99, holler at me. We've still got the leopard opals. Those are the big button style omega back earrings in yellow gold. Still have those hanging out for you. What else? The Paraíba. You know the Paraíba is going to go. That's the 147 with the incredible diamond weight there, all solid 14 karat gold. Then we've got that, don't forget about the angel wing design of that gorgeous necklace we saw earlier. How about our carat and a half Asher cut? How about that $19.99? Okay, I might be the only one who likes signet styles, but you know what? They were fun to bring. There's the great tanzanite. Here's our turquoise. Don't forget about the Sleeping Beauty. That Sleeping Beauty with princess cuts and rounds is only $14.99 in the white gold only. It's actually a Ferrari piece, I believe. Then we've got here a peridot heart shape in a pendant. That's $9.99, stays in the white gold. Our moonstone, I don't know how or why, but the moonstone also still hanging out at $14.99 for that one-of-a-kind moonstone. I can change the gold color if you don't like yellow. Here's the, okay, this one, orange diamonds, yellow diamonds together, $14.99. This ruby pendant, stiletto style pendant, heart-shaped ruby, $13.99 on that pendant. And then there goes, oh, I did have a blue star sapphire too. Here's the blue star sapphire in platinum. Blue star sapphire in platinum is here as well. That's $14.99 for the platinum and blue star sapphire, $14.99 for the orange and yellow. And then you've got the big carat and a halfer in the Asher cut diamond in white or yellow. I wish it was in yellow. Trust me, it'd be gone if it was yellow gold. And that one's here for only $49.99. So last call on those 3 or anything else. Just our recap, but let me go ahead and just treat you to a grand finale that is just a collector's piece that I'm going to do a huge, huge blowout price on. That's why, I mean, here, end of the day, got to move a piece of jewelry. And if nothing on that recap wheel is going to go, time to show you the brand new, massive, 9 karat, oh my, look at the colors. 924 color change diaspora in a mounting you've not seen before. And it's 113, 1975. And it's the ultimate, now it's going to lean a little bit when it sits that way, but wait till you see this on the hand. And it's a 924 with 39 points in diamonds that come up and around, sweeping from the edges of the band all the way to meet up in the center where the stone is. Look at the reds. This is a color changing gem. Goes from kiwi greens. The ideals have the kiwi greens and the champagne colors. We can do any gold color, but I really think that the yellow gold with this saturated stone looks the best. And what I've got is I got to show you on the hand here. This is what it looks like on. Yeah, it's a large one. It's big, it's bold, but it's about to be crashing down in price, even though it's our very first time seeing it. We have 5 minutes left in the show. That's it. We don't see you till Wednesday night. Remember, though, Wednesday at 5. Set yourself an alarm. Write yourself a little reminder note. Be with us because you never want to miss a Wednesday. And who knows what you're going to see on the live show. But here's what we've got in white, yellow, or rose gold. And I want to blow it out. I'm never going to get $99.99. So this is the perfect moment to just say, let's give you the deal. The deal of a lifetime. Right here and now, the ultimate, and you can already see the mauve, red, and purple tones coming through. Now, if you were in an incandescent lighting, you would see the whole stone light up in those colors. So it's pretty wild and pretty rare, and a one-source stone, and it's not even $49.99. I'll keep on going, but trust me when I tell you this is going to go, and I probably better have another item ready to go because this will be gone before our 4 minutes is up. And it's not $49, $39, $29. What am I doing? I'm giving jewelry away. I've got to move another item before we go here. I have to. So I have chosen this item as the blowout that is obvious value. that will go and has to go, and here's how we do it, instead of even, no, not even $29.99. This has never happened on a 9 carat. Come on in, and the best of ideal, and yet it feels like a wave design, like a bypass, yes, but with cutout details and a split style shank and lots of double pave on either side, and it will not be 29, 28, 27, 26. Can you tell I need to move another piece of jewelry? I can't sign off today till we move another piece. And this is the piece I've chosen to make the obvious value of the day, so you can go ahead and grab it, and it's not even 26 or 25. Come on in. 3 minutes left to go. The blowout is here. Never before have we seen a value like this on a color-changing, rare as can be, diaspora, best out there, and it's $24.99, and it's in gold. It's in solid gold, your choice of. Do you want the white, the yellow, or the rose? And we'll even size it on the house. So there it is at $24.99. Now, any other questions you have, requests, let me know. We've still got 3 minutes left in the show, but about to be counting down here. There it is, right on cue. So here's your last call. Do you want the diaspora for $24.99? Again, I'm only holding it because it does that otherwise, but look at how beautiful that stone is. Rich, rich golden champagnes, kiwi greens, and pinky purple reds. It is the, this is the up-and-comer. This is the new must-have. This is you getting in on the ground floor while I'm doing something absolutely nutty with the price tag. This is you getting in before most people even hear about it or know about it or get a chance to own it. This is what you want to do right now, is get that diaspora 924 in size for $2,499. 2 minutes left to go in the show. What can we help you with? If anything else is of interest, you got to holler at me now. We are only here for about 2 more minutes. The phone lines stay open for 2 minutes after we go off the air to help you out with this or anything else. If you have any requests, questions, you even need to just get a quick opinion on something, we'll be able to help you out with that. But thank you so much for being with me, not just today, but all week long, and always here at TVON. But don't forget, our next show is Wednesday night at 5, so I look forward to seeing you then, 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern. For all of our new shoppers who are joining us here on this Sunday day, make sure you go to our website, TVON.com, to check out our schedule. We're not a 24-hour network. We're not here 7 days a week. We're here 5 days a week, 3 hours a day, and that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday day. So make sure you check it out. We're here 5 to 8 Pacific time on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, and we're here from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time on our weekends. So keep that in mind. Again, all the details are online at our website, tvon.com. So we'll be able to help you there in $24.99. But again, last call, 80 seconds left. Here's our diaspora, which is somehow still here. Are we really leaving that here at $24.99? Don't wait too long, because that is going to be a done and gone piece in just a moment. We have a minute left. Thank you again so much for watching. We appreciate you watching and shopping and hanging out. And again, anything else you're thinking about, go ahead and grab it, because there's a money back guarantee. So you might as well get it before it's gone to somebody else, and then decide if it's the right piece for you. 1 minute left to go. Thank you again. And that diaspora should be on its way out momentarily. And like I said, if there's anything else, like the diamond convertible earrings that we just had, anything else you want to check on availability, do that now, and make sure you grab what you love, because the pieces are going, and we know how that works. So we'll see you on Wednesday night. Don't forget about us Wednesday night at 5. I know it's a couple days away. Before you know it, blink and it'll be here, and we're so excited about what we have planned for next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So join us. Can't wait to see you then. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend and your Sunday as we continue to celebrate these days of summer here as it winds down, and lots of exciting things happening. So never miss a moment, never miss a show. We are here live with you. We'll see you Wednesday night at 5. That's 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. I'll see you then. Thank you so much again, everybody. Let us know if you have any questions. We're here for a couple more minutes. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and thank you so much. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you Wednesday.